Howdy, howdy, everybody. It's good to see everybody out here. We are not starting up just yet. I just wanted to come in and say hi because I see everybody showing up. But what's going on? Fred, Yawn, good to see you, brother. Good to have you in here. Melissa, Steel T, Danny, Manji, congrats on that bronze medal last night, getting that podium, baby. S2SA, big shout out to Side Action. What's up, Dan? Good to see you all. Thank you all so very much for being in here with us today. We're going to be starting up here in just a minute. We're loading up our first heat for the top 32 battles here at FDE Round 5 at St. Louis. This is our Pro Am today. Our top 32 battles qualifying has already been laid out. What up? How's it going, Darrell, the leader of my Destiny squad, top tier, god tier member? Hope you guys didn't stay up too late doing dungeons. Good to see you guys. Forza Edits, thanks for being here. Thank you everyone for stopping in today. Like I said, filling up our heat right now, gathering drivers, getting ready to jump into the first section of the battles. We'll take a look at the top 32 bracket as it stands right now, and we'll take a look at the seasonal rankings before we jump into everything. But it's nice to see everybody. To my US homies, happy 4th of July weekend. I hope everybody's getting into some stuff, getting some cookouts going on, some reunions, good vibes, good hangs, fireworks, good weather, hopefully. I know it's rough right now with the fires in Canada. Our hearts go out to the homies up north. We hope everybody's staying safe. My heart is broken for the wildlife, truly. Like, it's just not something we can get back, but we try to fight against it, and everybody dealing with the effects of that, you know, down in the States, all that smoke and ash and everything pouring down. My heart goes out to everybody. Here is our top 32 bracket for round 5 today. Hey, agreed. I got to hang out with Manji last night, so all things are well. We'll take a look at our seasonal rankings, see where these drivers are. Things are going to be changing up today. Look how close we are in the top, 5 drivers. You know what I'm saying? Things are going to change a lot today. Or some of these drivers might be extending their lead. We'll see how this goes down. A big shout out to our sponsors today. Of course, our homies over at Street Masters, who we work together with on the grassroots. A big shout out to the teams involved. 9K Media, of course, for everything they do. We love ya. Jay Drips, 9K. Everything he's working on. We got a beautiful video coming up for a montage video coming up for round 6 coming from 9K Media. Everybody at the FDE staff, of course, and Powerhouse. Thank you so much for everything you do. Some very, very interesting things coming in the future with that, especially with some of the things we already have. So thank you for what you've already given us and what we may be able to accomplish together in the future. Very excited to work with Powerhouse on these projects coming up. But here we go. We're loading into our first heat. Give us just a couple minutes, guys. We'll be switching over to our first battle. Jump down in the bracket to see, and we'll list them out. These drivers deserve to be said hello to. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. What's up, Solo? Good to see you guys. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you're over on the YouTube side. If you're on the Twitch side, feel free to kick it there. But if you want to come chill with us and talk with everybody on the YouTube side, because most of us will be over here, just use exclamation point YouTube in the chat, and that'll bring up the link in Twitch, and you can pop over to the YouTube stream. First battles, we're going to have AOM Gambit versus Quasi. Then we're going to have Born Sideways versus Mutant. Then we have Live to Accelerate versus Soar Zuma. Nerko versus Yawn in our first heat today. And we may have some shifting as drivers, you know, getting home from work, dealing with things. We'll have some shifting around. We'll take a look at the course today. St. Louis, you guys saw it last weekend at qualifying. It's all good, Aurora. It's all good. Thank you for popping in to say hello. Thank you, Dan. I love you for doing that. You're a legend. I'm doing well, Solo. How are you today? We're going to be running at St. Louis, y'all. This is a tough course. It's a technical course. I've gotten quite used to it now, and I do like running the course. Me and some of the Team Rev guys have been running it all week. Big shout out to my boy Steel T out here representing today. A lot of different teams out here representing for their banner, and that's really the whole idea of FDE. We wanted to create a platform for teams to come out and represent for their banner. You know, show up for your team, grab those podiums for your guys' trophy cabinet. Make the homies proud, you feel me? That's what we're here for. There ain't no money on the line, and there ain't no fame on the line. We're just here for the glory, you know what I'm saying? Make the homies proud, bring another one home for the team. Give us just a couple minutes. We'll be loading up. We're into the blueprint now. We're going to get situated on the line, and we'll be sending our first battles. It's all good, Solo. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, Dan, and I appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate that, Wolf. Thanks for popping in. Feel free. Cheer them. That's what we need. We need fans in the stands. We need people cheering and screaming. You feel me? What's up, Fish? Good luck out there today, you beautiful bastard. How are you? Thank you, Melissa. Happy 4th of July weekend to our U.S. homies. Good evening to our UK homies. I know it's about 9 p.m., 8 p.m. We're going to try to get you guys in and out of here as fast as possible, as the plan always is. Good luck today to all the drivers. No, Summer, good to see you. Scott, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Please, please, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. We have officially made partner on YouTube. We're going to be doing a hard launch on that in a couple weeks, but it's up there next to the sub button if you did want to, you know, hit that $1 a month sub. That's my goal, just $1 a month from everybody. Reese, welcome in, welcome in. We're getting set up now. It's finally let us out of that long-ass, you know, initial blueprint screen where you got to sit there and look at the names. But we're finally driving up to course, so give me just, you know, a minute or two and we'll be set up. While we kidnapped Mr. Basement Husband. He was able to escape the basement for a few hours. Inu, welcome in and good luck out there today. I think you're going up against my teammate, so, you know, I'm hoping for the best for you. Good luck out there today. Let the course provide. Give me just a couple moments. Let the drivers get some tires warmed up. Alrighty, we should be good to go here in just a minute. We'll be switching to our view. Just getting a few things in line, making sure we're all ready and set, and we should be to switch over to our main scene. Here we go. Welcome in everyone to the Round 5 Forza Drift event. I forgot to put my car in automatic, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's not a super high-speed course. Welcome in, Nate, Danny. Thank you, thank you. We've got Gambit on the line. We're waiting to see our second driver, which is going to be... Oh, it's a buy run. We do have a buy run here. Gambit's getting warmed up. We're going to be sending him on that buy run, so he is on the line. Let's get set up to go. Oh. Never mind. We'll let him get set up a little bit longer. Give him a long honk so he knows we're ready to go. All right, here we go. We're sending our first driver. Gambit will be starting with a buy run. Here we go, initiation into OZ1. Lots of depth, lots of steady depth here, transitioning through the depth. Ooh, a little bit of an adjustment, but making sure to stay inside the zone. Shooting across into OZ3. Nice and easy buy run here, transitioning OZ4. Getting deep, keeping it in course, making sure not to drop tire there, and a beautiful buy run to start off round 5 here at St. Louis, the Pro Am of the Forza Drift Events Championship. Well done, well done. Love to see it. Gambit, a nice and easy buy run to start the top 32 today. We will have the names change up here in just a moment to see who will be running for our second battle. Ah, really? You know, that's all right. I mean, hey, we got more rounds coming. We got the pro coming. There's going to be opportunities. It should be good. Hello? Oh, it was the horn, I think. Is Gambit going up for another run? Or, oh, we got Born Sideways up with a buy run. It's Born Sideways up with a buy run now. Okay, here we go. Few drivers not making it in today. That's why you're seeing the buy run. That's why you're not seeing a competitor. Here is our initiation into OZ1 with some great depth. Decel zone into OZ2. Oh, looking fantastic. Riding the zone all the way through. The transition into OZ3. Keeps it clean, keeps it smooth. Good speed consistency. Ooh, a little bit of a shallow transition, but smacks it in and fills the zone about a quarter of the way in, filling out about 3/4 of the way in. A very nice buy run there from Born Sideways. Let's get it, so that's what I'm saying. Let's get it, let's get it. Big dub, big dub. Beautiful buy, beautiful buy. Taking it easy. No need to send it crazy on a buy. Just need to complete that run. But you can have a little fun with it, you know what I mean? Because you definitely don't want to DNF on that. Looks like we have Live to Accelerate up next, and we have our first actual battle of the competition. Live to Accelerate, Soar Zuma chasing, Live to Accelerate leading. The cars are ready to go. What's up, Gaming Bear? How are you? Send these drivers off. Oh, it looks like we might have a rerun. We'll see what happens here. Live to Accelerate has initiated into OZ1. Soar Zuma taking off on the zone, choosing to catch up. There's the, we're going to try to follow the best we can here. All right, sorry about the loss of commentary. My focus kind of went more toward let's make sure we get a best camera angle on this. A little bit more difficult here with this course, but we'll be doing the best we can to adjust for it. Of course, the pace is going to be set by the lead car, so generally what I would do is follow the lead car, but because this course is so small, I do not want to risk getting in front of the chase car, so I'm going to do my very best to keep them both in line today. We have a much better angle, which should provide us a lot more on this. So now we're going to see the swap over. We have Soar leading in this run and Live to Accelerate chasing in this run. There is our initiation. Soar setting a good pace, but Live to Accelerate throwing some crazy depth in OZ1 into OZ2. Just about a car's length between them. Live to Accelerate. There it is, pushing for the pocket. Exiting OZ3. Here's our subtle transition with a decel actually right into OZ4. Did Soar push over the line just a little bit there? He might have been over into the dash just a little bit, but the proximity was nice. The angle was nice. The speed consistency was nice. We're going to be, keep your eyes, well actually we'll be popping over to the bracket so we can see the update for that. So give me just a moment. Let me get settled over here, throw it in rewind so nothing sketchy happens. And we will let that finish before we leave the application. Then we will pop over to the bracket to see that update live to see who's going to be moving into the top 16, either Live to Accelerate or Soar Zuma. Yeah, we're using the camera car. Or yeah, that's the camera car. All right, it is Live to Accelerate, moving up into the top 30 or the top 16, excuse me. Congratulations, my friend, moving up into the top 16. Soar Zuma looking smooth on that lead run. Unfortunately, my friend, not going to be enough to move up today, but still holding it, still looking great out there. We love to see you soar, but congratulations to Live to Accelerate, moving up into the next bracket. I love it. So next up, we should have Nerko and Yawn up on the course. Yawn pulling up for that chase position now. S2SA, baby. Nerko pulling up for that lead. We'll see them here in just a moment.
Fly like an eagle.
What's up? Is that B-Rai?
It is B-Rai.
Oh my God, we got B-Rai, the drift guy. We have been caught on the horizon. How are you, brother? How was work?
I'm doing good. I'm ready to commentate, baby. How you doing?
Feeling great, feeling great. We got Nerko on the course. I'll get a screen share up for you in just a minute. I'll commentate this one. Nerko leading. We've got Yawn chasing. The boys are on the line, so let's send them. And they are off through the chicane. A little bit of a cone tap there. There's our initiation into OZ1. Nerko with a little bit of a lead here, but Yawn diving in with some crazy speed and angle. Sacrificing a little bit of OZ2 to get back into the pocket. Here's the push to OZ3. Nerko trying to create a gap here again, but Yawn diving in that decel zone, giving up a little bit of the zone to land back on the door and grab a good, healthy chunk of OZ4. And that was some strategic driving from Yawn. A very solid lead from Nerko. I like it. I like it. Here at round 5, we're seeing some top-tier drifting. We're seeing some, you know, strategic plays here. I like it. I like it. We're going to see them trade positions now with Yawn leading and Nerko chasing this time. We'll see how it plays out. Lloyd, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All right, drivers are on the line. We're sending them. I'm sorry to hear that, Sore. Hey, that lead, though, like I said, you know, in the announcement, looked fantastic. Here's our initiation. Yawn into OZ1. Nerko not giving him an inch. Some good angle between the drivers. Here's our transition. Nerko coming into OZ1 a little late. Maybe dropping that back tire. They're pushing out to OZ3. Nerko making sure to get a healthy chunk, maybe even a little bit more than Yawn on that. Transitioning into OZ4. We ride it around the edge real smooth. Ooh! Ooh! A little bit of over rotation as we hit the line. Okay, we're gonna switch over to our bracket now while I get Brian set up so Brian can help commentate for us. Give us just a moment, everybody. Switch down into the bracket. Let me throw myself in rewind real quick, Brian, just to make sure nothing goes wrong.
No worries, take your time.
And I'm gonna probably have to do a lower quality, but should be fine.
Hey, no worries. Do what you gotta do. As long as I can figure out which piece is the car, we'll be good.
You can see, right?
Let me pull it up. I'm looking at our other chat.
I'm not sure. What do you got? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Was he across the line? Was it as he was going through the line? Oops, sorry. Let me get out the way here.
We are good. I've got it pulled up.
Perfect. Perfect. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Scurv. Camera car is a goofball. Let me be very clear. And there it is, Nerko moving up into our top 16, claiming that spot against Liv to accelerate. There it is. I don't know. We may have a couple more drivers here in the first heat. Let me pop back over to our main scene. Nerko, congratulations, making your way up into the top 16. Some great driving there from Yawn. Some very strategic driving there from Yawn. But Nerko just able to grab it out, able to fill the zones a little bit more there. But you kept great proximity. You drove it well. Congratulations, Nerko. And good driving, Yawn. Nothing to be ashamed of there at all, my brother. Yes, we do have Tessie, Tim, and Yogi up. Sorry about that bump earlier, Yogi. I still love you. Tessie, Tim's leading. Yogi's chasing. Brian, you feeling good to commentate this run?
Oh, let's do this, baby. But let me tell you, Tessie Tim, quite the competitor this season. Looking nice and strong. Starting off here in the lead. One of our higher qualifiers. Let's get this going.
Let's go.
Alright, they're off. Tessie Tim leading Yogi. Big flick initiation from Tessie all over outer zone 1. Yogi staying on the door pretty nicely there. Good transition. Getting to OZ2. Yogi going a little bit of a shorter line. Both drivers following nicely outside. Getting into outer zone 3. Both drivers getting nice and deep. Light rotation into outer zone 4 on the tightest turn here on the track. And Yogi keeps it nice and smooth on the door.
Lead and chase. Top tier professionalism, gentlemen. I like what I saw. Make it hard for the judges. Do it. I dare you. Yogi getting a chance to lead this time. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, that's what we expect. Tessie Tim, I believe, is our seasonal points championship third place lead.
That's what I was bringing up. Yeah, third place right now in the points.
Yogi with the chance to lead Tim through St. Louis. Here we go.
As they lead the line, Yogi getting that nice, clean, fresh air, going for a massive flick initiation into outer zone 1. Not getting the angle. We see Tessie going real short. High angle from Tessie kind of throws him offline a little bit. See him cutting the track. Major shake in the cockpit there for Tessie. Yogi continues to lead it really solid into outer zone 3 and 4. That is a huge blow to the system there for Tessie Tim.
He did have to do some reactive drifting, but I want to say he kept his procs. He kept his procs. He may have given up but a few zones and definitely some tires there, but he did not leave that door. What's up, Better Shelves, the head of Redline Tandem Crew, my lover. How are you, baby? It's so good to see you. Thank you for popping by. All right, I'm going to pop over here. I'm ready. Can't join in Discord at the moment. Okay. We'll be popping out for second heat in just a second. Let's take a look at our bracket and see who's going through. Is it going to be Tessie Tim? What do we got? Is it going to be, what battle? Where's the battle? I'm looking for it. Tessie Tim and Yogi. Is it going to be Yogi? Is it going to be Tessie Tim? Who do we got taking that spot on the top 16 on the right side of our bracket? Check out the top right. Chillin', chillin'. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. It was a good correction. I like adaptive drifting. I like to see that. I like to see the drivers put in an awkward point. I don't want to see them put in a bad position, but I like to see them come out on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, here I am instantly reacted. My body did this, and because I've drifted so much, I made it through it. You know what I mean? Like that muscle, that what do you call it? What do you call it? Just a reaction, like an there's a word. Brian, no help? Cool. Great co-hosting. Great co-hosting.
Sorry, I'm watching the judges chat right now.
Reflexes. Thank you, better shelves.
Anything.
Should be in here with me. Get Brian out of here, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'll let you be right. You should guest host one of these with me sometime better. Everybody knows you.
Ooh, actually, that'd be sick. Better guest hosting, Brian driving. What?
No shit. PC's down right now. Fight or flight response, reflexes, instincts, etc. Nova, terrible vocabulary. The judges deliberating a little bit on that one. Tessie and Yogi giving them something to rewatch, I'm sure, because those were some tight battles, bro. Tight battles, bro. Oh no, motherboard. Fuck me, bro. I'm sorry to hear it. I'm sorry to hear it. I'm sure you've cried. I would cry. The event today, Forza Drift Events Round 5 here at St. Louis, the Pro Am Spec, brought to you by Powerhouse 9K Media, Tay2 Aftercare and Tattoo Treatment, as well as all the teams and staff members involved here with FDE. Shout out to D2DA, Team Revolution, everyone throwing their hats in here, HIDS. Thank you guys for being a part of everything now, which is amazing to say. And just wait, you'll get to hear a lot more about what's cooking with that. The Pro is starting up. We've got our official announcement up. If you guys haven't seen it yet in the Discord and you're interested in Pro, go take a look at it. We don't have exact dates up, but the course schedule is up for the Pro season. If you want to go take a look at what courses we'll be running in what order, if you want to get a look at them, get out there, start driving them, get a feel for them, those are available now.
Looking at it, this is going to be a one more time battle for Tessie, Tim, and Yogi.
Thank you for checking judges chat for me. So we got our first OMT. We did expect to see some of these today. This is a tougher course. These guys have been they've been probably putting in twice as many, if not 3 times as many, the hot laps they normally would on a course like this. You've got some tight transitions, 2 decel zones, and it's lead and chase format. So we got our first OMT. Tessie's up for the lead yet again. Yogi's gonna be chasing. Y'all prepped and ready? Be right.
Oh, I'm ready to go. Let's get this.
Let's send them.
Alright, as they leave the line, Nova not going the right direction with the camera. Got a good indication right on the edge of the road there from Tessie. Yogi following suit right in the pocket. Nice and strong in outer zone 2. Ooh, bit of contact there. Tim holds composure. Yogi, major blow to the system. Straightens out possible incomplete chase there. Tessie just stays locked in, continues to lead. Yogi dives back in and throws some door contact there across the line.
We're not going to talk about it. I got there. We saw what happened. We're not going to talk about it. You hear me, chat?
Yeah, this is like that one person who puts the car in R for race mode.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand better. I love what you're doing. I support what you're doing. All right, we got Yogi up for the lead. Oh, it stands for race mode. Better shelf gets me. We got Yogi in the lead. Tim in the chase this time. Let's send him.
Alright, leaving the line. Yogi out in front. Big initiation. Nice on the flick. Tessie Tim once again bettering the angle here in outer zone 1. Stays nice on the door, pushing towards that wall. Yogi trying to cut line. Tessie kind of pushes Yogi out, keeps him on the line there. Good transition. Tessie diving on it. Maybe a little bit of contact going into outer zone 4 and across the line.
Definitely a little bit of contact in there, a little bit of aggression on that run. We'll see if the judges have enough to make a decision from that one. We'll be popping over to the bracket. Give me just a minute. Man, it was like glue. Hey, I love you, Better Shelf. Thanks for popping in and showing some love. It's very, very, very good to see you. The head of RLTC over in Aceto getting some things rolling for the drift community, because no matter what, it's all for the community. You know what I'm saying? We love you, Better. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, keep your eyes in the top right. Yet again, guys, that was the OMT between Tessie and Yogi. If you're not familiar with drifting or you're joining us today, OMT stands for one more time. So basically, they ran it. The judges couldn't make a decision on who was better. Basically, essentially, think of it like a tie. So instead of when there's a tie situation, they run it again. It's a one more time. It is an OMT. So this was the OMT. Now we're waiting for that decision to see what we land on. Is it going to be Tessie Tim or Yogi going up into the top scene? And this could be a big upset because Tessie Tim is our third place seasonal championship point leader. And if Yogi is able to knock him out of that spot right now, I mean, that's huge. Yogi could get up there and get some huge points. Or Tim could continue to climb and take his way to first and climb his way back up to the first spot. Or I don't know if he was in there earlier, but to climb his way up to the first spot of the championship points. Kind of go either way. And it is Tessie Tim moving it up, continuing the legacy, climbing for that first place spot. Yogi with some great driving, some great tandems there leading. Yogi, be proud of getting called on an OMT with someone like Tessie Tim for sure. Nothing to shake your head at. Your driving was clean today. Unfortunately, fortunately for Tessie Tim, he was able to take it today, but it might be you next week or next round. So beautiful driving, Yogi. We're popping out for our second heat, and congratulations to Tessie Tim advancing on. We're going to be popping out of this blueprint, guys. Give us a few moments and we'll take a look at some of our promos we have put together today by the FDE staff. Big shout out to Play Pro, of course, and J Drifts 9K of 9K Media for our staffing promo stuff. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. You make this comp bearable in between the rounds. Without it, I don't know what we would do. Make us proud, Steel. Make us proud, baby boy. Thank you, Nerko. Good runs, good runs.
Oh, yeah. Wait, do we have Steel competing today?
Yes, Steel will be competing today with, I think he's qualified with an 87.
Hell
of course,
yeah.
Sam. Of course, man. Thank you for everything last night. Thank you for being here. Big shout out to our Street Masters brothers. How are you guys doing today? Oven was in here just a little bit ago. I was chatting it up with my boy. Congrats to the homies. Oven took bronze last night. Got a podium for himself and the team. We saw Spanko in second. And, of course, Dodgy Boy getting that gold place medal last night. Long Beach. I wish you'd have got to see. Long Beach is up. We did run Long Beach this season, Danny. If you want to see it again. If you guys ever come out, I'd love to go to Long Beach FD with you and Basement Husband. Oh, that is LB. Those are clips of LB. I see what you mean. We're watching it. Let's take a look at St. Louis. This is the course we'll be running today. And then I want to take a key look at our keys to victory, a little screen we put together so you guys can kind of get in the minds of the judges and see what the judges will be particularly looking for today on St. Louis. So we have our first decel zone coming out of OZ1. This is an important zone. Drivers are allowed to tap the brakes, so the chase car has to be very careful and aware of what's happening in this area going into OZ2. We have a hard push out to OZ3, basically staying on the gas, keeping speed, keeping angle is the goal throughout here. And then we have our second decel zone right into OZ4. So another area where they are allowed to get on the brake a little bit. Chase driver has to be aware of what's happening at all times. Switching into OZ4, the final outside zone, they got to ride that all the way out, being careful to keep their tires from those dash lines. Those dash line boxes are essentially what we call tire drop, which means you wouldn't be on the course anymore and it counts against you. So let's take a look at the keys to victory here to kind of further explain in depth what the judges are looking for. These are the things we want to see on the course today. Smooth and snappy initiations. There are plenty of time. Great initiation on the OZ1 here today. Consistent angle on OZ1 because there's nothing stopping you. It's a big gallop. Set your car up properly for OZ2, so it's important to pay attention to that decel zone I mentioned. There's a transition in there, so it's definitely important to make sure you're on point as the chase driver. Respect those zones so you're not slamming into the lead, and then fill OZ3 and 4 completely. 3, that hard push, you want to get all the way out deep in it, and 4, you want to get deep, but you don't want to be dropping tires on it, so keep an eye out for that, drivers. And yeah, that's kind of what's going through the judges' head today. Good to see you. Good to see you, Randall. Thanks for popping out, brother. Next round, I should get one with us. More bros here, so we good to chill with you. Oh, I will try to, Sam. It's really just a question of free time. I would love to. I'll try to. I'll try to. If we had 32 hours in a day, life would be easier, I promise you guys.
Ooh, that'd be glorious.
It's
32.
never a question of not wanting to. I love you guys. It's just juggling my boys over at Team Rev needing practice runs, my boys over in FDE needing stuff, needing runs and whatnot, getting lobbies together. In between all the other content I'm making, I will definitely try to find the time. I love riding with you guys. Getting our second convoy set up. Let's see, our second heat, I like to say now. We are just about ready. We're going to be launching any minute.
Alright, Nova, what are you grabbing today once we're out of here? You grabbing burgers? You grabbing
Oh, here we go with the
sushi?
food conversations. More carbs. I got some leftover spaghetti and chicken parmesan because I would like to try to get some miles in if we get off at a decent time. Gonna ride the old cycle around.
Alright.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll bring the boys over. Little raid. Little sexy boy raid. We'll bring our sleeping bags. I got the cookies if you got the milk, Sam. I like this idea. Alrighty, let me check. Yeah, it should be any second now. Last time I looked, we were about 11. I think we might be waiting on one more driver.
Yep, still waiting to hear from Shreddit on the official launch.
Oh, we're at 10. So, yeah, we're waiting on a couple guys. Trying to get as many in per heat as possible to save overall time for everybody. Oh, I missed Judge's channel on the OMT. Thanks for the tag, Shreddit. Love you, bub. And we're going to have some really interesting things happening for Pro Series, guys. Don't get all bummed out thinking like, oh, I didn't go too far. I wasn't in Pro Am. I'm not going to have to sit out during Pro. Looks like there's more than likely going to be opportunities for drivers without Pro Am licenses. I won't go into too much detail, but opportunities for drivers without Pro Am licenses to potentially get in there and earn one by competing. Underdog stories in the making is all I'm going to say. But keep that in mind. Don't count yourself out for the Pro season. Well, campfire? How about it? For sure. It would be. It would be refreshing. I'm on generally so late, it's hard to find, guys. I'm working 9 to 5, 40 hours a week right now, and I'm getting home at like 8 p.m. Western time, which is 8 to my time. That's about 5 to 6 a.m. UK time. So it's hard to meet up with guys until the weekend, but one of these weekend days, we could certainly plan it up. It's okay, Solo. Don't even worry about it. You look beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I recently purchased a new tech deck, and that's been taking up a lot of my time at my desk. Anyone else feel that pain? It's a sweet pain. But I'm sitting in Discord and people are like, what's that thumping? I'm like, I just busted kickflips. Just practicing my kickflips. So if you hear me tech decking, no cause for concern. Alright, looks like we got Dresclaw coming in. Lovely. Destiny is taking my soul. Tech Deck Skate Parks were where it was at. I'm coming to your house. Thank you so much for that. EDM Sam, I love you. Have a great freaking day, bro. Enjoy your lovely day. I think it's still a little bit of Sunday for you. Enjoy your evening. I know it's later in the evening. Danny, you're a legend. All right, I think we got our final driver. We'll be loading up into the heat in just a minute. We'll take a look at our seasonal rankings, which are very close, especially our first and second place spot. Look at that, a 4-point difference. A 4-point difference. It's anybody's game, and Tessie Tim's right there at 265, and he just won his battle, taking him into the top 16, looking good, trying to grab those seasonal championship points today. Whatever, convinced you to play. Oh God, here we go, down the rabbit hole. See you, brother.
Alright, we're headed in, Nova.
Alrighty, I have not got that yet.
Yep, just got the alert that we're launching.
Why have I not got that yet?
Give it a second, bro, chill.
No, give it to me. Give it to me.
I'll give it to you.
It has shown itself. We are launching. Jumping into our second heat, building that top 16. We're making great time. About 40 minutes into today's comp. We're looking at an average time about 3.5 hours. Hoping to get you UK guys out of here as soon as possible. Believe me. There's already been talks of potentially moving pro to the Saturday schedule so that we can, because I know it's harder to stay up late on a Sunday. We've discussed that. Our staff looks like we might be more available for Saturdays, and that might be something we see in the pro season. Alrighty, here we go. It's gonna take another like 3 minutes to load us up, so bear with me. Forza servers are being great to us today. We appreciate you, Forza servers.
Nova, if you want to pop over to that bracket, we can maybe talk about some of those hot battles we're gonna be seeing in a few.
Hot battles, hot
I
battles.
think we got some intense qualifying lineups here.
Digital Threat up next versus Dodgy Boy, who was able to take gold first place last night at Street Masters Grassroots. Congratulations again, Dodgy Boy. Some amazing drifting last night. Digital Threat up against him. Then we'll see Fish, the one and only. Good to see you again. Up against Chase. Good to see Chase out here. Reek Driss. Good to see you. And Jordan, I'm wishing you the best. This is going to be a tight heat right here. A tight heat. I can't wait to see it. Looks like Steel T's made it in as well, so we'll probably see him versus Forever Reese in here. What up, Shadow? Good to see you, brother, and thank you for everything, guys. Big shout out to my man Shadow over on Twitch. Shadow, come join us on YouTube. Oh, wait, I think you're having trouble with it. Either way, thank you, Shadow. Hook me up with some tickets, yo. I'm going to Universal this month. Never been to anything like that, thanks to my boy, so thank you so much for that, brother. Me and Johnny V. Yeah, Harry Potter and all that jazz, which is kind of like, he was telling me about what's there, and I'm most excited for Harry Potter. Big Harry Potter fan. Big Harry Potter fan.
You're gonna love it.
Fuzzball, how you doing, beautiful? If you guys haven't already, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button on the YouTube, hit that share. We now have, I'm partnered on YouTube thanks to you guys. Our grind is paid off. You can join our monthly membership for only 99 cents a month. You'll get the sick little noodles emote, you'll get the little cat emote, and you'll get to use them as badges for members. That's up next to the subscription button. There's a join button, which will let you jump in on that. We got another tier coming later, but for now, you know, just my little $1 a month. Oh, I'm Ravenclaw through and through, Shadow. I am Ravenclaw through and through. I bleed blue. Whole different meaning to that. And I mean no disrespect by it, by the way.
No, would just be advised. The baptized Inno-san will be hit in the next lobby.
Good to know, good to know. Next battle will be taking place in the next heat. Good to know. Thanks for the update.
Yep.
Is that coming from Judge's chat? Appreciate that, B-Right.
Yeah, coming from Judges. Just how to keep you up to date. I've got that open on one of my screens over here.
So baptize Inno-san next heat. Understood, understood. I think, yeah, we saw Baptized didn't make it in, so we're just going to pop that over to the next heat.
Yeah, he got DC'd on the way in.
Successful 360 pop shove it on the tech deck, just to keep you guys updated on what's going on the tech deck front of the competition. We are going to start having tech deck mini comps in between the drifts. No, I'm just kidding. But that'd be sick.
Yeah, you versus me, tech deck battle.
Oh, dude, you're going down. You're going down, dude.
I would.
Play some skate.
First thing I need to do is get a tech deck.
And I got mad love for my Ravenclaw. I got mad love for my Ravenclaw. Why have I lost all volume? There we go. You there, B-Rye?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Hello.
I turned it down on myself on accident.
Y'all, Nova's trying to mute me. I was trying to silence me, guys. Help me out.
Well, we can't have any talkers. How you doing today, Fuzzy? Happy 4th of July weekend to my U.S. homies. Good evening to my UK homies and overseas homies. My heart is with everybody who's here from the north. If you're tuning in from Canada right now, my heart is with you. If only you were Gryffindor. I don't know about that. I don't think I'm cocky enough to be Gryffindor. Hey, Nova! How dare you say that about Gryffindor? Sorry about the speedometer. I meant to get that off. I'll get that off in the next heat. It's a good idea to keep an eye on speed range. First run up, we have Digital Threat with a buy run. Digital looking real good. Big shout out to YSS. Why so serious? They have been a serious threat out here in this entire season. Shout out to them. The YSS boys. They really know how to throw it down, really know how to support each other. We see them in the chat all the time. It's good to see you back out here, Digital. All right, Digital's up and running. B-Rye, you feeling good?
Yep, I'm ready. I'm not gonna say too much. Just gonna let Digital do their thing. Let them do whatever they want to do on the track.
See how they choose to run it today, right?
Yeah.
Nice, smooth
Now
initiation.
they passed initiation. They can do whatever they want. They've proven their car's in working order and that they're alive and ready to go. So.
Good push to OZ3, keeping the tires on course. Ooh, clean transition right up against the wall. Looking great across the line. What a beautiful buy run.
That's a buy run
Well
right
done,
there.
Digital. Well done. Different B-Rye. Different B-Rye, Shadow Trooper. This is B-Rye, the drift guy. The B-Rye from TikTok is B-Rye, the poke guy. I know, a little subtle, a little confusing, but yeah,
wow.
one for one.
You're cheating on me?
Yes.
Guys, you hear this right now? Chat, help me out here, yo. Man, it's cheating on me.
Oh man, he found out. The one and only Fish returning driver here with a buy run. Yet again, another buy run up here. One and only Fish. We'll see what you got for us. How you feeling, B-Rye?
Right.
Ready to go?
Yeah, just gonna let them slide.
It's all good, Shadow. Leg gas.
Nice initiation, just cruising on through, setting up a nice little smoke show here for us.
Another YSS driver. Why so serious? Showing up in style. What a run. I wouldn't even, that was beautiful. I wouldn't even say he was so much playing it safe. He was putting on a show for us. Well done, Fish. Well done. We love to see it. The tea is hot here today. Hey, Jess, how are you? Oh, dear. Oh, me, oh, my. Reed drifts making his way to the line. Yo, what's up, 9K Media in the building? One of our sponsors showing up to support. We love you, Jay. How are you, Bubba? We got two drivers on the line, Reed Drifts and Jordan. Getting to see a battle here. B-Rye, how you feeling?
Let's do this, baby. Oh, got some gorgeous cars leaving the line. All right, Reap in the lead, good initiation. Jordan diving on in, bit more angle there, but a bit shallower on the line. Good transition, maybe a little bit of contact going into it. Jordan trying to realign themselves. Get back into the pocket there. You see him once again, a bit more angle, but a little bit offline as they do so. Whoa, diving in nice and strong. Bit of contact there. Jordan falls off, but drifts, goes straight
Keeps it pushing.
through.
Yeah, keeps it pushing. We're going to see the reverse of that now. Jordan getting the chance to lead on the St. Louis Round 5 Pro-Am spec. I'm doing well, Jess. I hope you're having a good weekend. Appreciate the lurk and love. Chilling, watching some drift, and welcome in. Go Drifts. Love you, bro. What up, Wolf? Piping hot. Serving them up. You feel me, Danny? We serving them up out here. Jordan with the lead this time. Reap with the chase. Let me back up so you guys get a peek at that. Good to see you, mate. Let's give Jordan a second to pop out of pause. Wait till he's ready to launch. Give him a couple moments, and here we go.
Alright, BMW now going to get that nice clean air. Jordan takes off, cruising away in that lead position.
Quick launch.
Big flick initiation. Reap a little bit behind you, trying to gain some ground. Good transition, both drivers getting pretty in sync there, and you see Reap diving on that door, matching or bettering the angle. Little bit of correction there out of the chase. Jordan keeping it nice and smooth here in the lead. Identical transitions. Oh, and look at that across the line.
Done, gentlemen. Textbook lead from Jordan. Beautiful run there from Reeves, merely making sure to stay in there with the proximity, especially all the way through, from OZ2 all the way out to the rest of the course, just glued to Jordan, looking really good. Great runs, gentlemen. We're going to pop over to our bracket and see who's going to be walking away with that today. Who's going to be moving up into the top 16? Will it be Reap? Will it be Jordan? What do we got? What do we got? Great runs. I love to see it. We're at round 5 now. It's real now. Keep your eyes, if you look in the top right, at the bottom of that top section, you'll see Reap, Drifts, and Jordan, and a little, Reap versus Jordan. Right there in between them, there's a white box on the left. That is where the winner is going to pop up. We'll see that update live in just a second. Big shout out to our FDE staff team, our runners, our data inputs, and our judges, which it's pretty much doing 3 of those positions today. Big shout out to Region for being here judging for us. We love you, baby. We love you. Good to see you guys. Who's going through? Who's going through? What do you got? J Drifts. I appreciate you, brother. I love you. Did he gift a bunch? Why can't I see them? Okay, we need to fix all this. I can't even see him. Jay, I love you so much. I can't even see him. He just hooked some people up. You a real one. Judges deliberating a bit. They were some close runs. Hey, yeah, with 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you.
Waiting to get the
there it is. We got it, B-Rye. It's Reap Drifts going up into your top 16. Jordan, some great driving. The judges probably having to watch a replay there. It was close, I do believe it, but Reeves is going to be going on into the top 16 with some good driving, brother. We'll see you here in just a little bit. On to our next battle. We'll see who we've got rolling up on the course in just a moment. Love you, J5. Gifted, baby. Popping back over to our main scene as we see these drivers getting lined up. We got our Team Rev driver still to hit the course in just a bit. Look out for Mr. Steel T holding it down for us. He's holding it down for us, B-Rye.
Yeah, I know, bro. Steel T, dude, so hot, am I right?
Oh, he's actually very attractive, yeah. But setting aside his drifting skills, he's a darling. He's a real silver fox. Eep. Oh, are we popping out? Are we gathering a new convoy? I don't think we finished the heat yet. No, we haven't.
So that was fish.
We've got a couple drivers. Steel T is up with the lead. We have Forever Reese up with the chase. Let's see what we have here. This is going to be a awesome battle. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, shucks. We love you, baby. Make us proud. Let's go Forever. Let's see what Forever's got. YSS representing Why So Serious. Man, I love to see these guys out here. The liveries all looking clean and in sync. Like they have the logo, but everybody's got their own style and colorway. I really dig it. It's good to see you guys out here as always. You're good, Jay. Nothing. You're beautiful. Steel's on the line. Forever's on the line. B-Ray, you feeling good?
Feeling great. Here we go. Let's get this. Yeah, here we go. Steel T qualified 13th. Forever qualified 20th. Steel T going out for a big flick on that lead, driving that BMW nice and smooth. Forever diving into the chase, nice and strong. Ooh, little high on the angle there from Forever, lose a bit of transition, but gains back in very quickly. Through outer zone 2, cuts track a little bit, staying nice on the door. Steel T here into that transition, a little more angle there out of Steel. You can see, ooh, Forever, big corrections there as they go through outer zone 4.
Can't wait to see the reverse of that, with Forever getting the chance to lead, Steel T having to chase through on Forever's line. Some great driving we saw there in the first run. Let's see what second run has to offer us. No, you. No. Thank you. Forever with the chance to lead through St. Louis. Steel chasing him down this time. Let's see what we got. Let those guys get comfortable. Let them get set up for launch control if they're using it. Here we go.
Forever gonna get that clean air in the Supra. Steel T in behind with that BMW. Courtesy of Dr. Cola Bottle on initiation. Steel T just a little bit behind here. That Supra is quick, trying to dive on in. Outer zone 2, gained some major ground, getting nice and close and staying in those zones, getting more angle there than Forever. Little bit of distance, but getting some nice angle, diving back on in just a little bit, matching the line. Steel T.
Runs, guys. That's what I like to see, man. These drivers were already good, but they've been pressing themselves so hard during this season. We've seen almost every one of them already peak skill, get better. And it's like, where do you go from there? It's ridiculous. Beautiful. This is St. Louis, one of the trickiest courses this season, and we've barely seen any interruptions. These drivers are off the wall. Any contact is subtle. They're rolling off of it. They're ready for it. They've been practicing. They know the course. They know the line. Beautiful. Let's pop over to our bracket and see who's going to be taking that. Moving on into our top 16. DC did the livery for Steele's Beamer, J-Drifts. Glad I am a commentator. I do not want to be a judge.
Waiting on the results.
This battle will be kind of we had to move around through the battles. This battle will be over in the bottom left of your screen. You can see Steel T and Forever Reese right down in there. If you can find their names, the versus section, the white bar to the right of them will be seeing the winner's name pop up any moment. It's a lot of drifters. We got the old top 32 up there, you feel me? We're starting to fill it out. We're making great time, almost through our top, about halfway through the top 16. And we're about an hour in, so we're making pretty good time. Looking to get us out of here at about the 3.5 hour mark today. This is good Diablo 4. I was watching Krundor play a good bit of Diablo last night. He really wants me to get into it, and I want to, but I know that game is so grindy and so time consuming. I'm like, if I did, I'd be moving at such a slow pace. I'm trying to create some time because I'd love to dive into it, check the game out. Seems like a lot of fun. The storyline seems worth it alone. That's the only thing holding me back. Diablo sounds amazing. The only thing holding me back is the time consumption. He said it's about 150 hours for full completion, one character. Or end game, I should say. Not full completion. Not full completion. Like final, max level is what I was looking for. Judges may be going for a review on that at this time frame. When they're on that kind of time frame, this is when we start to think about OMT territory. We might be looking at that at this point. Big shout out to Bernard for being out here today. Love you, buddy. Thanks for judging. Keeping an eye on judges chat in case it is called OMT.
Yep, I got
YSS in the house. What's up, Fish? How you living, Bubba? Thanks for popping in. Beautiful runs out there today. Oops. Oops. I gotta stop playing with the tech deck, man. Okay.
I'm gonna take Nova's tech deck away from him.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it across there. I'm gonna throw it across the room. There we go. Leave me alone, tech deck. It's his fault, not mine.
Nova, could you not? Now is not the time to have a card on.
You would win, player. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Fish. Sorry, I'm intrinsically reading chat here. I think we might have a decision.
We do have an OMT.
It's gonna be a one more time. Hearing. Some clean runs from both drivers. We got to see it again. It was basically called a tie. We're gonna be seeing Forever getting that lead again. Steel T getting that chase, or I think Steel T was actually our first lead, or maybe I'm confused.
Yep, Steel started in the lead.
Perfect. So we'll see Steel in the lead position yet again, and we'll see Forever back up there in the chase. Both drivers getting an opportunity to lay down another lead and another chase to get a cleaner grade. See if we can get a bigger difference between the two runs. 20 gifted, bruh. Thank you so very much, J Drifts 9K. I appreciate you, my doggy. Did player do it? Did player do it? Oh my god. Why can't I see these? Because the restream. I love you, dude. Thank you so very much, dude. Are you baiting me? I don't know what's happening. Player, I owe you one, man. I owe you one. Thank you very much, brother. But I just matched it. Oh, dear Lord. All right, we got drivers up. I love you guys. Thank you very much. Steel T on the line. Forever Reese with the chase. Here we go.
All right. All right, leaving the line. Steel T getting the clean air in the lead. Going for a major flick initiation, going for those X-Factor style points. Once again, little bit of interruption there with Forever in his chase, going from 1 to 2, but it's getting locked in on the door, giving it all to Steel, putting the pressure on. Steel T not taking a drop of it, smoking through the course all the way through outer zone 4.
Oh, this is going to be a tough one again. I appreciate that, player. Stop! Damn it, player. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you doing that, bro. We just got it. We're starting off strong. We haven't even done, like, the official. I'm doing, like, I have a whole video planned to thank you guys for helping me get to partner and everything. We're redesigning all the streams that'll be happening in a couple weeks. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you doing that, player. Did you say your electricity was out, bro? My man out here sweating balls, hooking me up. All right, we got Forever with the lead this time. Steel T with the chase. Let's see. Can there be a difference made?
How many spokes are on Steel's rims? Goddamn. As they leave the line, Forever getting the lead. Steel in the chase, fighting through the smoke. Not super close here on outer zone 1, but Forever had a very slow transition. Ooh, looks like a major wall tap there as Forever pulls away. Steel T kind of just diving through the zones right now. Not able to get on procs, going through outer zone 4.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know what to say. It's my boy. We're switching over to the bracket. We're switching over to the bracket. We're going to keep our eye on the bracket. Wow, St. Louis, you guys are really impressing me today. I mean, we really thought we were going to see a lot of nastiness, but instead we're seeing a lot of skill, a lot of tension, a lot of aggression, and everybody keeping it on course, everybody staying off the walls, hitting those transition points, filling those zones. Everybody looking really great out here today. Thank you so very much, guys. I appreciate you so much for the gifted subs. I think that's a total of like 60 to 80. I might be off a little bit. Thank you so much between J Drifts and Player One. Or Hone, however you choose to read it. Also goes by Nova's Rotten Soldier. You can call him that as well. We have a winner. Forever Reese is going to be going on into the top 16. Some tense battles there with an OMT tossed into boot. Steel T, I love you. You looked great. There is nothing to be ashamed of. You represented Team Rev very well, my friend. But today, Reese has got it. He's going to be moving up to the top 16. Shout it out. Forever. Congratulations making it up there, my brother. We'll see who we have up next for the battles. It looks like it's going to be Drezclaw and WK Gutter lining up for the battles. Oh, he looked fantastic. That was a close run. That was a close one, and that's the kind of battles you want to see. Steel's got nothing to be ashamed of. Forever has everything to be proud of, throwing those skills out there and taking that round. Congratulations to both of them, and here we go with our next battle.
Drez in the lead, one of the higher qualifiers, one of your higher points leaders as well. And some clean air pulling away, ripping nice and strong, putting up a smoke show. Outer zone 2, little rough of a transition. Looks like it might have thrown Gutter off a little bit. Gutter takes a shallow line, dives back in, ooh, and loses it. Gutter looks like just lost a little bit there in the chase, fighting the smoke while trying to dive back in.
Tough one there for Gutter, but Gutter, it's not over. We talked about this yesterday at Street Masters. In this situation, there is still a second run. It is not over until the tires are across the line. Anything can happen here with the lead in the chase. Gutter getting the chance to throw the lead here. Drezclaw having to chase Gutter through the course. So there's a lot of people be like, oh no, it's over. It's not over. It is not over. The second run decides all. Don't shake your head. You did great today. You're just putting way too much pressure on your shoulders. Go back and watch the runs. You looked hella delicious. Forever just had it today, brother. Here we go.
All right, Gutter taking the lead, getting the clean air. Drezclaw diving in right away. Ooh, look at Gutter zipping away there in the transition. Goes into a wall tap. Ooh, a little high on the angle. Looks like that could be an incomplete lead. Drezclaw keeps on just continuing the line. Gutter a little all over the place.
Ooh, I saw some rubber banding there too. It could be due to lag potentially. Right there at the end of the course, saw a little bit of rubber banding. Thank you, Inno-san. It was hella delicious. Watch his runs, they were fire. But I know him. He's carrying the weight of the team on his back. He loves his brothers, and he's got all this pressure, and he feels guilty, and he needs to stop being like that and be proud of what he just went out there and did. You look great, and you represented us well, my brother. Gutter's new to wheel drifting. Oh, well then, understand, taking that into account, that's tough. And I want to say, I'm tipping my hat to you as someone who drives on wheel. I remember what that transition was like, and it's tough. Gutter, I see you out here. I appreciate you doing that. Let's switch over to our bracket to see what that winner's going to look like. Should have switched over immediately. My apologies. Right under where we see Forever Reese in the bottom left, we'll be seeing our winner. Filling out that top 16 pretty quickly. I think we've got one more heat after this. And we have Drezclaw going on into the next round. Gutter, I applaud you getting out there on the wheel. Drezclaw looking clean and stable today. Moving on in the top 16. Very well done, my friend. Very well done. I think this might be the end of our convoy. We might have one more battle up. We'll see who is in here with us.
That was the last. We will be regrouping.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So almost there. I think we got, like I said, I think one more heat, and we should be all good to go. Dang it, did the same thing twice. Give us just a moment while we gather drivers, everybody. Feel free to use the bathroom, grab a drink. This will take about 10 minutes while we gather everyone and get loaded into the blueprint. Loading into the blueprint is going to take the most time. We should be launched here in just a bit. We'll take a look at our track showcase. You guys can get a better look at St. Louis. This is the Forza Drift Events Round 5 Pro Am here at St. Louis. It's St. Louis Speedway, I believe, right? Cool.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
While we get the showcase up when we get regrouped, I'm gonna go get me some NOS.
Okay. Oh, that stress. It's there today, Play Pro. I know what you mean, St. Louis, a tricky one, but solid driving out here. I know you guys are ready. I know you're ready. I've seen you. I know, coming in from keyboard, one of the few and only guys in the league, but you and my good friend Krundor, the only two keyboard drifters I know, are insane. So best of luck to you today. A serious threat on the course. Thanks for coming out, Play Pro. Part of our FDE staff, responsible for a lot of these promos, responsible for the track showcase you're looking at now. We love you, buddy. Where's my vitamin water? There it is. Jesus, Mom. Supposed to keep me stocked on vitamin waters. This is the A layout, the new layout for St. Louis. They started using in 2022. Thank you, Play Pro. Love you, buddy. Call everyone buddy. Sorry if that makes people uncomfortable. That's just where I grew up. People said that a lot. It's the new meta, late. It's the new meta. Who cares about key rollers? We're all about keyboards. Take a look at our seasonal. Well, we got a nice little promo we can pop into. I'm snacking. I'm eating a little cereal bar. Captain Crunch cereal bar have recently been my shit. Wow, Play Pro trading on his, turning his back on his keyboard brothers. That's what I'm with late. Sell the wheel, get a sweet like anime waifu keyboard, you know what I'm saying, and compete with that. That's how you really make a name for yourself. And Late's even offering to buy it from me. What a nice guy. Like I said, now's a great time to use the bathroom, check on the little ones. If you want to make a snack, grab a drink, now's a good time to do that. We're getting our heat ready to go for the top 16. The Supras, yeah. Yep, they certainly do. You see a lot of the Mark 5s. They're a big fan of the platform, it looks like. Or at least this season. Maybe for just this spec. I don't want to say overall, because it might be specific for this spec. But they are performing really well this season. So I see why they chose that platform. Thanks for dropping the follow, King. Welcome in, dog. Is it Dirk? Dirk-a-Turk. I like it. Welcome in, dog. How you living? How you living? Gentleman, King, Dirk-a-Turk. I am streaming over on YouTube right now if you guys want to join us. That's where most of the conversation, most of the views are right now. So if you're like, who's he talking to? It's all the people over here on the YouTube live stream. If you want to join us for that, just use the command !YouTube in chat. That'll bring up the link. Yep, just ! The word YouTube, all together, no space, enter. You'll get the YouTube link, my bro. There you go. Come on down, Dirk. Why so Supra? I like it. We are just about to launch.
I'll say be advised, we're about to launch.
Yep. Thank you, thank you. All right, just a couple minutes. We'll be loading in. Comp's already started, King. We're working our way through, so we have to jump in and out of the blueprints because you can only bring 12 people in. So we had to jump out. We just finished a heat. We're coming back in with 12 more drivers to fill out the rest of the top 16. We're still in the top 32. We're just about done with the top 16. Magic! Thanks for popping over, King. Thanks for popping over, Dirk. Love you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hit that thumbs up button for me. All the links and everything you need for FDE if you want to take a look at the series or Team Revolution. All my stuff is down in the description of the YouTube video. Merch, dono button, everything you need. All the social media accounts for FDE and myself. Magic! Thanks for being here. The King's Guard. I've started calling the mods King's Guard. We need to get you guys maybe some special badges. Where's B-Ray at with the mod check? Never mind, I heard him. He's in there. He ain't gonna miss a mod check. He ain't gonna miss the thing he started. I'll check.
No, I like how I said that one day and it just
years ago, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, over 2 years ago. Because within a month of being with you, me and Q became mods.
Oh, Q, man, I saw him not too long ago. About a couple months ago. He was ripping a little bit.
Yeah, just one day I came into chat, yelled mod check, and the rest is history.
All right, just a few moments. We're finally loaded up into this blueprint. We'll be drumming up to the course and getting prepped for our first battles of this heat in just a moment. Just a minute or two. Trendsetter. Big hefty heat. Pulse is in here. Hot like soup. LQC. Kill all tires. Metazone Wharf. Good to see you again. Get bapped. We got Frankenstein returning, Play Pro ripping, and Inno-san getting that battle in. He said, no prep, let's go. Hey, it's good fun, and we appreciate you being a body out here on the board. You're a great driver. We'll see what you have for St. Louis, my brother. We'll see what you got for the battles. Using Yu-Gi-Oh terms, a body on the board. I was doing test draws with my new Trap Tricks layout that I'm going to start taking to locals till like 2 a.m. last night. Oh, I love you, Fish. You're incredible, man. Thank you so much for the support. YSS, I love having you guys around. Thanks so much for being a part of this with us. No, you're breathtaking. No, no, no. No, no, no. You. No, it's, you see, it's you, not I. All right, we're loaded into the blueprint. We're going to be cruising up to the starting line in just a moment. We'll have our battles rolling. Welcome back, or if you're just joining us, this is the FDE Forza Drift Events Championship Pro Am. We are at round 5 of the season. There is one more round following this. The course today is St. Louis, the new A layout starting in 2022. Shout out to our FDE architects for putting this together for us. We love you, boys. A lot of effort went into these courses. Shout out to Powerhouse for the angles we're able to achieve today. Shout out to 9K Media for the media. We appreciate you. Personal sponsor of mine. Amazing corporation. Let me get out of here. Trying to let Bap get warmed up. Sorry, Bap. I'll get out of the tire box. Dang, chill. Stop. Everyone's gonna see. Popping over to our main scene. We'll see who we got up today for our first run. It looks like Get Baptized will be leading with Inno-san chasing in the FD platform. One of my favorites. Let's see what we have out here today. You didn't see nothing. The drivers are looking good. Let me look around, make sure no one else is going to be crossing the course. Okay, okay, here we go. Our first battle of the heat.
Let's get it. Baptized. Inno-san. Leaving the line, Baptized will start off in the lead. That gorgeous Euro fighter. Going in, big flick. Inno-san a little shallow on the line there. Good transition. Inno-san trying to drive in, but once again goes a little bit shallow. Baptized with the angle, making that transition from 2 to 3. Going nice and strong. Good transition all the way out to the edge out of zone 4. Little contact there with the wall. But good lord,
some good driving, some good driving. And like Inno-san said, not a whole lot of time to prep, but some good reactions. If that's true, brother, if you haven't any time to prep, some good reactions for St. Louis. They're going to have a chance to lead through the course. Keep in mind those D-cell zones, and Baptized is going to have the chance to chase. Seeing those drivers hit back up on the line. I can reorder. There we go. That's a better angle. Drivers getting settled, getting comfortable. Give them just a minute. Got some flames spitting. Here we go.
Alright, Inno-san getting the clean air. Gorgeous FD RX-7. Baptized will take chase. Good flick negation. Inno-san going a little bit wide, touching the dirt there. Spitting up some spec. Because you see Baptized, ooh, maybe a little too hard. This could be a wrecker for Baptized. Possibly diving in a bit too hard. Inno-san into the wall here.
I don't know, Brian. I don't know. It could be bad, but I mean, we saw Inno-san might have contacted the wall, but because that might have happened first. We'll see. We'll see. Judges, if you don't mind, if you do come to a conclusion, this would probably be a good one to have explained. If you guys wouldn't mind popping in for a quick second, sending a representative over. Once you guys have a decision, take your time on that. We'll be here gracefully awaiting your presence.
Yeah, so just like Cosmo, we'll review.
And if you guys want to, as a viewer on YouTube, all you have to do is scroll back. You can watch it again. Just hit the arrow key to the left. Just go back 45 seconds. Go back, rewatch the run, get a better look at it yourself, see what you're thinking on it. The judges are going to be doing the exact same, reviewing that run, I'm assuming. Well, hey, Kenna, thanks for coming out. How are you today? Yeah, we'll see, because technically OZ2 is not, the decel is before OZ2.
Yeah,
You're meant to be on throttle all the way through it so that you have enough pace and speed to make it out to OZ3. Because if you're not, you just won't make it from pure experience.
Yeah. And it looked like also there was possible over-rotation in the lead on that run.
Potentially. That probably could have been what led to it. Like I said, if you guys want to see it, just roll back that YouTube. Just make sure if you're watching the replay to refresh and then drag it back to live so you're with us. And if you want to see what where we're looking at here, in the middle of your bracket on the left, you'll see Get Baptized and Inno-san. In between them, there's a white box on their right. That is where the winner of the round is going to be popping up. Hey, thank you, Wolf. I love you. I think a lot of our viewers are rolling it back to see that. For round 6, we will have a replay system set up for you guys. We've just had, you know, FDE has hit the ground so fast, and so many people have wanted to get involved, and so many things. You know, we're trying to keep it manageable. We don't want to spread ourselves too thin, but we do want to make some big improvements as much as we can, as fast as we can. So everybody's busting ass right now. The replays are coming. We will have them for the final round, and it looks like we might have a nice little thank you montage to wrap up the season with, courtesy of 9K Media. So thank you so much for that. Play Pro, thank you. I don't know if you guys have seen down in our Discord, even if you're not interested in competing, we do have a beautiful course selection channel with all of the FDE courses available, previews, descriptions, difficulty ratings, the videos all put together by, I think it was Shreddit and Play Pro all together on that. Shreddit went and overhauled it. Everything is really nicely set up for you. So if you just wanted to check out the courses, or, you know, go take a look at the new Pro schedule that's been released. The dates aren't up, but the order is up. You could go take a look at that and start checking out those Pro courses, or even just watching the clips of them in the channel. You don't even have to necessarily jump out to them yet, or leave and go to some other, you know, like YouTube or something. You can just watch them right there in the Discord. That is down in the description below if you want to join. Discord links available. Same with Powerhouse, same with Team Rev. We're all down in there.
I can buy it. Still waiting on that judge review.
They said they would. They'll be in here soon. They're going to come talk to us about what happened. And that's kind of on us. If we had the replay system set up right now, which is mainly my fault, I'll take the heat for that. We would just be reviewing the run right now. But in the current situation, we're just going to wait for them to come in and give us the call, because they are the judges after all.
That is true. They are the judges. You know, I'm judgy.
I just look for anything positive I could say about you. I'm avoiding anything negative I could say about any driver. Just going to make you guys look good.
Other than when Brian's on the track. If
You
Brian's
will
on the
be
track,
setting it up for me, J Drifts. Congratulations, you've earned that. Through the overhaul, J Drifts, I'm going to need the replay hotkey system set up so that we can tag those during the live streams of the FDE. But 9K Media's got my back. I'm going to make him do all that while I sit on my bed and like eat steaks and shit. Get to work. I'm basically like, I'm that dude. Like, I'm basically Logan Paul of Forza. Oh my god. Cancel Nova. Cancel Nova. I deserve it after that statement. The last clip he ever made.
This will forever be remembered as Nova's last video.
What's up, Kane? Good to see you. Where's the unsubscribe? Nothing like a bed steak. Nothing like a good steak in bed. Stay out. Hey! Yeah. Yeah, fish. Valid. Valid. Nothing like a bed steak. And nothing like, you know what I like? A good plate of spaghetti while I'm getting my hair cut. Nothing like a plate of spaghetti while getting a haircut. It's just efficient, you know. It fits the vibe. It's just the perfect time to have a plate, you know, just to get in on some pasta time with your barber. I'm sorry. Kill your hits. It's okay. I know. This is tough calls here. Tough calls at St. Louis. We knew we were going to see this today. We even discussed as a staff that, it might go on a little bit longer because we're probably going to see contact. We're probably going to see some craziness. Hopefully not, but it's going to be out there. I'm grateful that this is the first encounter we've had of it today. It really hasn't been too gnarly, and I trust the judges to sort through that footage and come up with a decision for us. Or I wouldn't be here if I didn't trust them. Sorry about the pause. We're kind of in this anxious state too. We're curious to see how that's going to get called as well. Like B-Rai said, it could be on BAP for the surge. You know, it could be on the lead there for coming into OZ2 right there with when Edu came into OZ2. Might have contacted the wall. Might have been over rotation. We'll find out. Thankfully on YouTube you can actually turn the playback speed down, so you can go back, rewind it, and watch it at like 0.25 speed. And really see what happens. What's going on, Shredder? Good to see you. First time we've heard from you today. First of all, before we have to get to the tough stuff, how are you? How are you?
I'm good. It's exciting. It is.
Welcome to Rage and Dance.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so obviously, we took the drivers out of the drivers chat. We talked with them and cleared things up and went through everything that happened. So we saw three different things. We saw on the stream, we saw Baptized push Inno-san into the wall. And that basically would have given the fault to Baptized. That means Inno-san would have taken that advantage at this point. But then we watched footage, then we saw that it was actually the other way around. And then we saw a third clip where we saw that that was from Baptized, that Inno-san's car actually lagged on the zone where he couldn't see him at all. And first thing he saw after when he was on halfway through the outer two was that his lead car completely vanished from the screen, and all of a sudden it was sideways in the wall.
I kind of got that sense because he took off. He like kept pulling, so I kind of got that. I was like, what happened?
So obviously this means that we have to do a rerun because we don't have two completed runs to judge on. So yeah.
Okay. You know what? That's probably the best way to go about this. I hope the driver's probably cool with that. I'm cool with that. We get to see them showcase their skills again.
Exactly. Right. And make it cleaner.
Sounds good. We got an OMT. Thank you, Shredded. Thank you, Regent. Thank you, Bernard.
Thank you very much.
We love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Yep. Hell yeah.
So an OMT, guys, standing for a one more time due to all the craziness. Like they said, they looked at 3 different angles. They looked at footage. They talked to the drivers. The judges really getting down to the nitty gritty of it. So we apologize for the timing, but that timing is due to us actually giving a shit. Actually looking into the nitty gritty of it. Actually trying to find out exactly what went down there. And I think this is a good call. Waiting to see my man bounce back up to the line. Inno-san ready for that chase. Here he comes. There's Bapt right there. How you feeling, B-Rai? You ready for this? The OMT, baby.
Let's do it. One
Here
more time.
Go. What's up, Rose? Let Bapt get situated.
Baptized, that gorgeous Amo Eurofighter taking the lead, leaving the line. Ooh. It looks like we're good, going through outer zone 1. Inno-san getting on the door, big transition. Ooh.
Technical difficulties with the servers today. The drivers are running.
They're still going into outer zone 4, good transition. This is...
Looks as if Inno-san's able to see him. Might be us that was seeing. That might be on my end. My bitrate looks fine. So I don't see any indication of failure on my end, but it could be, like I said, due to and I apologize to the drivers. We do the best we can to bring this sport to the real life, but it is, after all, digital. So we are limited. What were you saying? Rerun?
They're gonna hit that again.
Yep, they're gonna hit that again due to the lag. Okay. Here we go.
All right, Baptized once again in the lead. Ooh, again. Going down, start chicane. Big initiation. Oh, goodness. Everybody check your Wi-Fi cables going into outer zone 3.
My connection seems to be holding up just fine for the stream, so this is definitely a server issue. Thank you for popping in, Rose. It means a lot to me. No, I don't think it's Twitch. I think it's more on the Forza side. It could be because, but my Twitch service seems to be uninterrupted. I think.
Oh, but they'll go on the next convoy.
They'll go in the next convoy. Understood. We want to give them a chance maybe to restart the game and refresh. Inno-san, thank you for understanding. Thank you very much, Bapt. We definitely don't want shit like that. I hate to be blatant, but we don't want shit like that to determine our winners and losers here at the championship. So we'll let those guys come into the next heat. They'll get a chance to restart the game, try to sort out any issues, and we'll bring up the next battle to keep things rolling. Good choice, good choice. Hot Like Soup, returning our second place seasonal championship point lead, taking on Pulse here today. Love to see it. Two returning drivers, some good skill on the course. Let's see what we got here. What's up, Reed?
Pretty hot, not gonna lie. Pretty hot like soup. Leaving the line. Gorgeous R33. Big flick initiation, getting right to the edge of the track. See Pixel trying to follow in. Not getting as deep, but getting nice on that angle and doing pretty decent there on procs. On outer zone 3, a little lower on the angle from both drivers. Good transition, nice and clean. Cross the line.
Cross the line, baby. Some good battles today. I just took that cone out with a vengeance. We're going to see those drivers change positions. Now, Pulse is going to get their chance to lay down a lead here at St. Louis. And Hot Like Soup going to have to jump in there and chase it around the course, just as we just saw in the reverse positions. And here we go. It more than likely did, Elf. I probably just didn't see it. I need to get my stuff set up a little better. I just got membership. Go ahead, B-Rar, sorry.
No worries. Here we go. Pulse in the lead. Soup in the chase, keeping it nice and strong. Both drivers nice in outer zone 1. Ooh, getting nice and touchy on that transition. All the way to the edge of outer zone 2. Look at Soup putting the pressure. Ooh, maybe some contact. Ooh, that's going to get reviewed. Nice and strong, and over rotation in OZ4.
Hey, out courtesy me. It more than likely did go through, Elf. Thank you so very much for this sub. I will make sure to get those alerts and everything fixed up. We're going to be doing an overhaul on the stream to get everything to match and be synced up again. What's up, Breen? Good to see you. Thanks for popping out. If you guys are here on YouTube today, hit that thumbs up button for me. If you don't mind, we just hit member. Thanks to you guys watching all my shit. Thank you guys so much. We're going to Anime Expo tomorrow to film another vlog, in fact. Trying to decide which camera to take. The big heavy one for better quality or the smaller one for more fun but lesser quality. I don't know yet. We'll find out. Let's switch over to our bracket to see if we do have an announced winner for that battle between Pulse and... Was that Play Pro? Yes. Hot Like Soup, apologies. Hot Like Soup versus Pulse. Hot Like Soup versus Pulse. Hit partner, apologies. Sorry, my focus is on the stream comm today. My apologies, guys. Trying to do my best as a commentator. I got a little distracted. Well, thank you very much for popping in.
Judges are currently deliberating that end of the second run there.
Yep, they're going to have to take a look at that for sure. Maybe multiple angles, so give us just a few moments while they take a look at that, everyone. I'm fired. Yes. So, long story short, we just hit partner on YouTube. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to your participation. Thanks to everyone coming out for FDE, for my TCG stream content. We now have memberships available. $1 a month would be greatly appreciated because I'm not looking to get huge donos of $200, $300 from everybody. I'm looking for $1 a month from like 50,000 people. You feel me? And we're kosher. We're good. Nobody's hurting and I'm living well. That's what we're looking for. That's the end goal here. So if you got it, you got it. I appreciate it. That join button is up near the subscription button. You get your badges, get your noodles. Got to get them hot noodles, boy. There's a little kitty cat badge too, little sushi cat. We call it hot cat. It's hot cat. And I know that I'm hosting the FDE events here too. So what I'm thinking of doing is here right around round 6, I'm probably do something special. We'll take some of the funds that came in through the subscriptions and memberships, because obviously some of those are for. Oh no, we're stuck in rewind. Oh no.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to get out of it before we get back. So I'm muting while I mass click my button.
Howdy, howdy, guys. How's it going? How's it going, chat? How you all doing? Let me pull up both chats here. And we popping off.
Okay, we saved it.
Running. You saved?
We saved it. We saved it. I was going nuts though. Tough day for the judges, no doubt, especially with this course. I don't envy you guys. I don't want to be in your shoes today. It is a tough spot, no doubt. St. Louis, top tier competition. We're deep into the season. It's round 5. It's heavy. It's heavy. We apologize for the delays, everyone. I know it seems a little slow, but that is the way it has to go. Drifting is a judged sport, and we need time to evaluate those decisions properly. Agreed, agreed. OMT should be played on keyboard. I agree with that. I think that'd be the real determination of who's the better drifter.
Shit, what do you do if you're a keyboard driver? I know we got a few of those.
Oh, we do, we do. Well, PlayPro just recently switched over to wheel. And Crundy's not been in the game for a while, but that's one of my favorite keyboard drivers.
I'm also thinking of a very special person that goes by the name Lasco.
Oh, Lasco, yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time, but Lasco as well,
Yeah.
big shout out.
I've spoken to him a little bit. I know he's been super busy, hasn't been able to actually get on, but thankfully I've been able to reach out and speak with him recently. So it sounds like he's still doing pretty well. He's doing his guitar things.
Nice. Rose, there will be round 6. If you're looking at it, we're looking at probably the 16th for qualifying for round 6 if you want to throw your hat in the ring. Still waiting on a decision for Hot Lake Soup and Pulse. We'll see what we end up with. The judge is probably looking at multiple different angles for that run. It is a beautiful day out here today in St. Louis. We've got low wind. The sun is the sun and stuff, and weather is out. The weather outside is weather. So,
Are you really pulling out the weather app right now? Are you for real?
you know. My
Is
apologies.
this when the girls come to the pool and every guy gets out the weather app?
Well, no. I just looked around.
Oh.
Today would be a good day for swimming, though. You're not wrong on that aspect. Please do, Rose. Throw the hat in the ring. Have fun with it. Nothing to lose, right? Nothing to lose at all. I will say that you're probably going to end up putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of practice sessions. So, I mean, that your effort is there. to be lost. That can hurt, you know what I'm saying? It does not feel good to get knocked out. I've been there. I've been round one too many times. But I've also won. Many, just as many times as I've lost.
2022 world champion.
Hey, thank you very much, brother. Nobody remembers. Nobody remembers last year.
Yeah.
The weather's kind of sketchy, Danny. Always got a hoodie on, headphones in all the time, never making eye contact. Kind of sketchy weather there. I see that. I get that. My God, the weather. It's everywhere. There's a nice headwind, though, which means if I do ride out to the beach, it's going to be effort. Last weekend, it was effort riding into that headwind for about 5 miles, which isn't too bad, but it's you're expelling a lot of energy you can use to go further. 2022 did not exist. I'm cool with that. I'm super cool with that. Except I got a championship, so that sucks.
Now he'll accept the championship.
2022 is just 2021 part 2. I'm okay with it. It is hot like soup. The judges have made a decision. Hot like soup is going to be going on into that next round, filling up our top 16. We've got a few more spots left after a long decision. Pulse, some good driving. Soup able to take it today and fill up our next spot in the top 16. LQC taking his position on the course for our next run. Got the lead spot. Good runs, good runs. Everybody skip 2022. LQC with Play Pro. Good to see you up on the line. LQC, a returning driver. Play Pro, my boy. A staff member. Can't wait to see what we got for these runs at St. Louis. This is the A layout, by the way. The layout since 2022. Pocket dimension stuff.
Waiting for Play Pro to pull to the line. LQC looking gorgeous in that Supra, though.
Danny, do me a favor and research that term, because someone came in one day and was like, that term's racing. And I was like, what? And then I didn't know enough to say that it wasn't. This guy QC is impressive. He knows what he's doing. He's been out here before. He knows exactly what's going on today. He's bringing the heat. We love the Rockstar Energy library. Thanos Snap got us all. At least a good 0.5 of us. Thanos Snap with a 0.5 pull rate. I'm getting 6 cases. Up. Did we lose? Okay, we're popping out for another heat. And we will be jumping in.
We are regrouping.
We are going to be regrouping, grabbing another heat. We still need to finish out that top 16. Like I said, we apologize for the delays, guys, but with St. Louis and with the technical expression this course gives us, the judges are going to have to take a little bit longer today, especially if we're going to see contact and whatnot. But we appreciate you all, gentlemen. I don't need diagnostics. I'm good, dude. Game's like, are you okay, bro? Everything all right? Yes, it is, Game. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, maybe they should worry about their own diagnostics before they ask.
Yeah, well, yeah, worry about your own servers. That's a very good point, B-Rye. One of my coworkers goes by QC, so every time I see LQC, I'm like, oh. I always think of my guy at work. Thank you. So it's confirmed. I appreciate it. That's why. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Danny. What are mods for if not helping you not get canceled?
Exactly.
Because I stole it from Sunny, and then I realized, like, oh, well, I guess, yeah, okay, I see. And then Sony used it, and then oh, and then that's the timeline. Good to know. Good to know. I know it's getting later for my UK guys. We'll reach it right around 11 p.m. Thank you guys for sticking it out for us. As you know, the top 16 generally flies by a lot faster. We're going to try to get you guys out of here as fast as possible. What's the latest you've heard of an FD event running, Brian?
An FD event? Ooh.
Yeah. Because they don't have scheduled end times. It's all based on how everything goes.
Yeah, it depends on how everything goes. And also, it kind of also depends on the location, because FD Seattle, like West Coast, always ends earlier than East Coast. They get pretty late. I really want to say 11:30. I really want to say 11:30, like local time for them. But I could be wrong.
You could be, and that's the state of the world. Nice little time to do anything. Getting prepped up and ready. People getting warmed up. I see Kill All Tires ripping it over here at Street Scene. Thank you for Shred It grabbing everybody. I'm gonna rub a smacker bra, if you know what I mean. Man, it really is nice out. I love that sun. I need that vitamin C. I need some color too. When I was a little kid, I don't know about you guys. I feel like most of you guys are probably the same. I used to run around the neighborhood a lot. My mom was like, get the hell out of the house, stop opening the door, you're letting the AC out, come back when the street lamps are on type shit. We spent the whole summers outside. We lived in apartments and shit, so we usually spent the summers like in pools, like community pools and whatnot. We'd be burnt to a crisp by the end of the summer, super dark. And I'm like, damn, I hold color well. I need to get back out there and get it. Because I'm a DJ. You guys know me. I'm a streamer, man. I'm behind this damn PC about 80% of my lifetime. So the other 20%, I need to at least touch some grass. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to touch all the grass. It's a lot of grass out there. But I'm going to get a hold of a fair share. Maybe I could even bring a little grass patch inside. That's meta, right? Not even have to go outside to experience grass. I like this library, Kill All Tires. You guys will get to take a look at when he's up on the line. Looks sick. Get E-News pretty ass in here. Get him in here. Get them all in here. Take a look at our seasonal championship points rankings. Brian obsessed. Me as a driver, I never cared very much about them because it can be difficult to make every round. But when I got my first like seasonal championship, I was like, oh my god, this is like so sick. So I get it once you have one. We are launching, people. Some AstroTurf. And a Gucci. And you Gucci. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Steel. You gonna design it for me, bro. Little growth operation. Some grass carpet. I definitely want to, with the redo, Jay, I am going to be redoing the physical space as well. I am going to be redoing my physical space as well. Yeah, that means fucking lights and some kind of display of my collectible bullshit that relates to our community. You know how it is. You know what the streamer platform is. Cubicle square fucking shelving. You know. Oh no, we lost Inno-san.
He's gonna have to display that at the championship back once he gets it.
Oh yeah. Already got the cart loaded in specs. I love you. I think we pulled out. We're going to relaunch because Inno-san didn't make the original launch. So we're going to be doing a second launch here, which is great. Glad we caught him before we dived in. Steel, I'm absolutely down to take ideas. Absolutely down. We could talk about my budget. We could mess around on Amazon. Be you and Jay. But I do, yeah, I'm in his honor, I'm certainly not going to get the average shelves. I'm going to get the better shelves. I'm going to get a stream deck. Shut the hell up and quit yelling at me. What are you, my stepdad? Jesus Christ. I know. And we're getting to the point where I absolutely need a stream deck at this point with the recording feature that we need for FDE and just a few other things. That stream deck is going to be absolutely necessary. Amazon wishlist coming up soon. This is going to be Yu-Gi-Oh posters and FD posters. Y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all ain't ready for it. Convoy has not loaded in yet, I don't believe. Check judges. Loud noises! Need to reload. We're having some serious tech issues today, guys. Please forgive us. A lot of what we've seen today has more so to do with the Forza servers than anything else. It's not even like driver connection because we're seeing it across the all the way across the board. That kind of leads me to believe that it's more Forza server based. So bear with us on that for sure.
Yeah, if they wanted to check your diagnostics.
Yes, I believe that's correct, Solo. Around there. I don't have a set date for you yet, but we do have the pro seasonal calendar up, or at least the listing of the tracks in their order. If you want to check them out in the Discord, Solo, if you come over to YouTube, you can use the Discord is in the description of the YouTube stream. If you do exclamation point YouTube in chat, Solo, it'll bring up the YouTube link. You can come over. Linked all up there. I haven't got them over to the Twitch yet. I don't know how much longer. Oh, you're in Discord, yeah. So you can see it under Pro Calendar. You can see the courses. Fire. We don't have dates for them, but that's the timeline we're looking at. August to the very beginning of October, hopefully wrapping up right before the launch of Motorsport. We're trying to get you guys, you know, neat and tidy, wrap up the pro season, have a great pro season, wrap it up right before the launch of Motorsport so that everybody has a couple weeks to just get in there and enjoy Motorsport. We don't want it to be too much pressure. We don't want to announce a comp right off the start so everyone's like, oh shit, I need to get in there. Nah, like, we're going to fill the game out. I'm going to be doing some casual streams. We're going to get in there and feel it out, have fun with it. And then we'll be as quickly as we possibly can getting things together over there to launch potentially some events over there, you feel me? And that was discussed just today here in the FDE staff meeting prior to the game, prior to the Top 32 stream. So we'll probably be seeing that set in stone here very soon. Oh, thank you very much, Solo. Thank you very much. I mean, I thought I did put a lot of pride into organization, and then I met Shreddit. And that man lives and breathes organization and efficiency. So that's quite nice. To have someone even more obsessed with it than myself. It's been great working with the FDE staff, the D2DA boys. It's just been awesome. If I had to describe them in one word, it would be dedication.
Alright, looks like we're launching again.
We're getting there, we're getting there. Here we go, jumping into heat. I want to say it's our 4th heat, 5th heat.
Something like that.
That's not really important. That's because of the blueprint deal. We should be filling out our top 16 fully with this heat though, which is big. Alrighty, couple moments, the blueprint's launched. Just got to do its load up, which generally is about 5 minutes. I know. Bear with us. We're working on things. Motorsports on the way. Especially a lot of love going out to my UK guys, staying up late on a Sunday. I know you guys don't have a holiday weekend and you may have work tomorrow. And you may be cutting into hours for your sleep time. It means a lot to us. It really does. Make it 4.5. Gotcha. Zenki for me, Steel. Zenki all day. Zenki or Cookie for you, Brian?
Cookie for me.
Play Pro says, I like it late. He says, I drive better in the wee hours. Will we get a keyboard only series?
We all focus up so much more in those late night hours.
So I think officially FDE is going to be, when we get to motorsport, we're going to be switching off controller. And we're going to be moving officially only into using Dance Dance Revolution controllers to control the drift cars. Because I find it's the most fair platform for input. And it's just the most stable input platform. So everyone definitely jump on Amazon. I can get you a discount code. We're going to be using Dance Dance Revolution controllers in the motorsport world. The guy's talking about Shred It? That's Brian. B-Ride the Drift Guy. Wii remotes could be fantastic. Secondary option. Thank you, Hot Like Soup. I appreciate that input. Good input from the community there.
Yeah, howdy Solo. Your other drift guy was popping.
The Wii remote.
Everyone, you're gonna get the Mario Kart steering wheels.
Mario Kart steering wheel, Guitar Hero controller. Keyboard DIY wheels with the... Have you seen the rubber band rigs where people build it all and it's just rubber banded to a controller? I'm gonna rethink everything. Oh, the old mouses with the sense ball, the ball? Yeah, buddy. There you go.
Alright, so guys, we're gonna set you all up on Atari joysticks.
I don't know specifically, Steel, but I believe it was, I know they ran the Zenki all the way up until 98 when the Koki, I think it was 98 when the Koki first dropped. Or it could be 96, actually. I might be wrong on that. Let us know, drift heads, gear heads. What's the deal? All right, we are into the blueprint. That means we are about a minute away from some battles, y'all. Give me just a moment to get set up. B-Ride, you just keep looking handsome. You just sit there and look good. That's what you're here to do.
Well, I'm just sitting here in the car that may get revealed at round 6.
Guys, I hate to say it, he's got a very, very pretty face, but that head is empty. Brian, you are just here to look good.
Yep, I know.
Ain't no thoughts bouncing around up in there, but those eyes will catch you. We love him nonetheless. He's still our boy. We still love him. I bully Brian too much, but it's because we've known each other for many years. I know he can
Yeah.
take it. I love this guy.
Dude, we're looking at 2.5 years right now.
I know, it's insane. I knew baby Brian. All right, we got our drivers up. Bapt and Inu finally getting that battle. Hopefully all the lag is settled. Bap with the lead, Inu with the chase. We've been waiting for this. Here we go.
Here we go. Baptized, gorgeous Eurofighter. Man, I've been waiting for a battle to commentate. Here we go. Baptized in the lead, Inu in the chase. Here we go. For the one more time. Big initiation. Inu, little shallow. Baptized, little wide. Whoa, got some contact. Flying in. Baptized running nice and wide. Inu still staying nice and clean in the chase. Baptized running real strong. Eye on the angle. Good transitions. These drivers are going for it in this one more time. Jesus. That is a hell
There
of
it
a first
is.
round.
Thank you, Solo. Dude, I'm excited to have you in here. Thank you, Jay. Cookie was never released in the US. Ah. Sorry, let me get out the way for you, Inu. Feel free to heat up those tires while you have a moment. They should be rocking and ready, but keep them warm. Inu's going to get a chance to lead Bap through St. Louis. This is the 2022 layout, or the layout that they started using as of 2022. We're into the second year now. Our drivers are getting settled on the line here at FDE Round 5, the Pro Am St. Louis A layout. Let's send them.
You're gonna get that clean air for the RX-7, baptized in that gorgeous BMW, sitting in for a chase. And our baptized still going for a strong lead for what we're able to see from him. He's sticking it to the door, running very high on angle. Not something we're surprised to see out of here from Baptized. Keeping it nice and strong. Inu with a solid lead. Baptized running through that chase.
Like I said, guys, today the servers have not had our backs. Please bear with us. We are seeing a lot of technical difficulties all across the board between different drivers, which is leading us to believe it is the server and not necessarily these drivers' internet connections. So just bear with us. It is digital. We're doing the best we can. It's a little frustrating, sure, but that's part of it. It's a lot, Solo. Thankfully, we got a lot of good people on the team willing to put forth effort and time for the community. And without those people, we wouldn't have what we have today. Like, I can't say thank you to the staff enough. Let's switch over to the bracket and see. I don't know how they're going to rule it because of the lag. It may end up being recalled a rerun. They could end up calling a winner because it looks like Bap was driving okay. What we saw was lag, but when he settled back in, it looks as if he had been on door throughout. So we'll see. We saw some messiness there in the last zone, so we'll see what that ends up coming out to. I hate to see it played like that. Well, I'm excited tomorrow. I don't know how much you guys may or may not be into anime, and I'm not trying to get you into it if you're not and you're not a fan, but I'm a big fan, and I'm going to one of the biggest anime conventions on this side over in the States. It's called Anime Expo. Super excited to be checking that out for the first time tomorrow with a couple good friends of mine. Gonna vlog that up. That video will be right here on this channel here in a couple weeks if you guys want to check it out. Edited by yours truly, Mr. J Drifts 9K of 9K Media. And if you want to know where they are, if you haven't found it yet, the middle of your screen to the left, we're looking between Baptized and Inu. But again, not exactly sure how this is going to get called with the lag again. They may be looking at some other footage. Actually, that's probably exactly what they're doing. Probably looking at recorded footage from Baptized, potentially submitted footage from him saying like, oh, hey, I was driving. And there, did I see an update? We did see an update. Baptized making his way into the top 16. I see ya, brother Inno-san. I'm sorry to put both of you through that craziness. Again, The servers have been killing us. Some good runs. Inno-san coming out anyway. I know you're like, I didn't get any practice, but hey, we love you. You look good out there. Thanks for giving us some battles. We'll see you very soon with round 6 coming up, and congratulations to BAP filling up that top 16 spot. Next up, we got Kill All Tires on the line, leading against Mr. Frankenstein, chasing B-Ride. You feeling it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're about to send these drivers off.
I believe this is the first muscle car I'm looking at today, so finally we do get a muscle car out here. Kill All Tires. Starting off. Good initiation. Frankenstein a little bit back here in the chase. Good transition. Pretty well mimicked there from Frankenstein. Wow. The amount of anguish in a Kill All Tires. He's killing his tires, getting nice and wide there. Ooh, little correction. Possibly some contact. We'll get reviewed. Beautiful in outer zone 4 across
Clean
that
run, gentlemen. Look at that. Kill All Tires laying down a smacksy lead, and Frankenstein diving in on it, trying to stay in that pocket throughout the chase at St. Louis, which is no easy task. That looked great, guys. Frankenstein up now with the opportunity for the lead, and Kill All Tires having to chase homie through on the St. Louis A-line. Here we go.
Alright, leaving the line. Frankenstein will have that clean air. All the power. Good initiation. Kill All Tires sticking right to Frankenstein's door.
Ooh.
Perfectly mimic transition, keeping it with them. Outer zone 2, not leaving the door, keeping the pressure on. Door to door. Look at Kill All Tires, mimicking that next transition, diving a little shallow here. But all over the door of
wow,
Frankenstein.
Pocket City, bro. Are you changed, bro? I got some kind of pun about him being changed and homie having a pocket, because he was in there like swimwear. That was beautiful, my man. Another great run between the two. We'll bounce over to the bracket and see who's going to be advancing. Man, I am not envious of the judges today. They are having to make some tough calls. Locked in. He was locked in. I'll give it to you. He was in there. Yeah, they were hugging. That's drifting as close as you can be. Down in the very bottom left of the bracket, Kill All Tires versus Frankenstein. We're going to be waiting for a name update there to see who is going to be filling out that top 16 spot. We got 3 more after this to fill up. LQC Play Pro Battle. We have Cryptics and Live It Up Boy, as well as Snader and Metazone Wharf. Good to see you guys again. All of them returning drivers, I do believe. Bling blow, you feel me? Bling blow. Maybe I shouldn't ride my bike a bunch today. I have to go walk around Anime Expo tomorrow. Should I just destroy my legs and then go to a place where I must walk around?
Yeah, probably not the best idea, now that you bring it up.
Hey, you're probably right. But I'm not really the best idea type of guy. I'm like the second or third best idea. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the best idea, but it was another idea in the idea pool, which the best idea was chosen from. You feel me? Like the runner-up idea is kind of like, that's my vibe. She said it was average, so. You know, the bare minimum. That's my motto. The simple bare minimum. Alrighty. How we doing today, guys? Happy 4th of July weekend to our U.S. homies. Thank you for staying up late to watch and hang with us for our overseas homies. Finland, UK, Europe. I know a lot of you guys are over here with us today. Thank you for joining. Australian homies. Whatever in the hell time it is over in your dangerous-ass part of the world. Hope you guys are doing well. It's good to see you out here. They got spiders over there that'll fuck you up, dog. They'll straight up throw hands.
No, but they got spider.
LQC on the line. Play Pro coming up.
All right, here we go.
No, not yet. We're still waiting on a decision here.
LQC Play Pro battle.
Not yet. We're still waiting on a decision.
We're still waiting. I
No,
love
you're
you
good.
guys.
I just don't think it's been updated. It's probably been decided. Say cheese for the camera. Listen, good ideas are
LQC and Play Pro looking gorgeous over there.
because they always work, right, Danny? You want a little bit of mystery with your ideas. Like, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? If you're right all the time, it's just not the same. Judges are discussing it now. These drivers looking pretty. LQC on the line next to Play Pro representing FDE. Love the rip. And there it is. Kill all tires moving up into that top 16 spot. Some good battles there we saw between Frankenstein and Kill All Tires. Nothing to be ashamed of from either driver, but Kill All Tires securing that spot. Next up, who do we got, B-Ride? Who's up here?
You know, we got LQC starting off in a good lead position. Play Pro is going to start off in the chase. Drivers looking gorgeous. Leaving the line, LQC, Mark IV Supra, big initiation, pulling away from Play Pro. Ooh, dives back in real quick. Ooh, a little off on transition from both drivers. Neither driver really getting to fulfill outer zone 2. The Play Pro diving in here on the door, outer zone 3, good transition. Tries to keep that proxy out of zone 4, and LQC just rips the edge of that outer zone.
Sorry about the little surge there.
It's better than you put in your car in race mode, so I can't complain.
Hey, I did that. We're going to see the reverse of that battle now with LQC in the chase position. Play Pro getting a chance to lay pace on St. Louis today. Just a little 8-legged friends. Hot nudes! Thank you, Randall. Good to see you, brother. Not a bad run, not a bad run. It was a good dive. It was a good dive.
Alright, we got Play Pro. Gonna lead it off Mark V Supra LQC. Gonna trail back in the Mark IV. Even the line. Play Pro with the clean air. Good initiation. Nice and big through outer zone 1. Good transition. LQC trying to find some angle here. Staying close to the Play Pro. See really ripping through outer zone 3, creating that gap. Going to Gapplebees. Getting into outer zone 4 right along the edge. That is going to be a tough one for the judges.
No doubt it is. No doubt it is. We knew it, though. We knew going into this, St. Louis is technical. It's a good flowing track. It has a good line, but it is technical. There are decel zones. There are a couple transitions in a short period of time. And there's some good acceleration points before, and that's why those decel zones exist. It's a little bit of a tricky course, but as long as you know your pacing, as long as you know what you're driving into, which all these drivers do, they've been practicing, you're good to go. All right, let's switch over to our bracket and see what our judges are thinking. Right under Hot Like Soup, if you look in the middle of the bracket, scan over to the right, you'll see Hot Like Soup right there. And then under him, there's a blank spot for the verses. That's where we're going to see the winner between LQC and Play Pro fill in. It is an OMT. Okay. We got a one more time. That means it was basically a tie, so the drivers are getting a second chance to get after it. LQC back in the lead. Play Pro back in the chase. Here we go.
Okay, Mark IV back in the lead, running in front of the Mark V. Like a father versus son battle out here. Good on lead, LQC pulling away. Play Pro dives in real quick in that off zone between outer zone 1 and 2. Once again, a little shallow there. In outer zone 2, LQC running nice and wide. Play Pro trying to dive in, find that window. Gets to it for transition. Ooh, big straight now and shuts her down in the chase.
Looked like it might have some contact, might have bounced him back potentially. Maybe a decel could have caused this. But there is still the second run. There's no need to start judging yet because Play Pro's got the lead. LQC has the chase. We still have the second run of the battle to do.
Pro gonna lead it out. On in, Mark 5 in the lead. Play Pro taking control. Big initiation. LQC really staying strong in that chase, and ooh, Play Pro. Oh, buddy. That's a shock to the system. That is a tough break there. Play Pro.
He is new to wheel, and he is looking good. That is all I got to say. Do not hold your head down, Play Pro. You are looking beautiful out there. You're going to get more and more comfortable on that wheel as time goes on, and we're going to see you taking podiums here in the near future. Looking real good. We'll switch over to the bracket. Definitely, I think, not in any kind of solemn way. I think we all know where it's going to end up heading. Shout out to that car for running. Absolutely. Pop over to our bracket, give it a good look here. Who knows? Maybe the judges saw something I didn't. It was a good dive on Pro's part. Taking it into the OMT. Player says, shout out to that car for running. I love you, man. Thank you for the gifts today, man. We got LQC carrying it up into our next spot of the top 16. Our next people up on the line, it looks like we got Cryptics and Live It Up Boy for the next battle coming up. 2 more battles, and we have our top 16 filled out, and we can proceed. Let's pop back over to our main here. We have MetaZone Wharf. Are we pulling out? Let me double check.
No, we are not pulling
yet,
out. I think we're going MetaZone.
MetaZone Wharf.
Oh,
Buy run. Here we go.
Oh, MetaZone on a buy run. All right.
So a buy run, essentially this happens, guys, when the opponent necessarily maybe can't make it, doesn't show up. It's kind of the last option we want to take, but when the opponent's not there, this person's earned their right up there. They still get that run. They got to pass it into the next round, so this is what we call a buy run. They still have to go out there and rip and make it through the course, which MetaZone Wharf tears it up, puts down a beautiful display for us. Thank you kindly, my friend. A perfect little buy run there. You play those safe, but you have fun with them.
I mean, you can kind of do whatever you want, really, with buy runs. You can drive them. You can just cruise through them. Because once you leave the line, you're pretty much good to go. You've earned your spot in the next round.
All right, we're jumping out for our next heat. The next heat will complete our top 16, and we'll be able to jump into some top 16 battles. The buy runs are now pretty much out of the way, I do believe, and we'll be able to see some competition here in the next heat. Diagonally, how are you? How's it been? It's been years. How are you? Wow, blast from the past. How's that ass? Good to see it. Tessie Tim jumping in the convoy for the top 16 battles. Rio, good to see you. Good to see you. Battle brackets starting to fill out a little bit. Like I said, we have a couple more battles left to check out, and we'll be finishing up here. And I'd say the next hour and a half. Hopefully we can get it done in the next 2 hours. I'd assume we will be able to, as long as the servers are permitting. They've been pretty tricky today. So we got one more battle left in the top 16. That'll be Cryptics and Live It Up Boy, and then we'll be solid, running straight into the top 16.
Advise, no, I'm on for another 40. Do have to work tonight.
Okay, you got to bounce?
In 40.
Oh, okay. Good to know. We got B-Ride for another 45. 45 alive. Hopefully maybe we could squeeze it out in that time if everything goes really perfectly and the drivers do well and there's no craziness with the server. Maybe we can get that done. Still waiting for Harry Potter RP again. Yeah, I saw that they revamped the server. I've actually been kind of questioning maybe popping back in. They revamped all of those servers diagonally, and I was like, man, maybe I'll pop in. Oh, we've grown up. We have grown up. You got gifted member, Wolf. My man Player Hone and Jay Drifts gifted about 60 members membership this morning, earlier in the stream. Is it Critic? Oh, Critic. I was saying it wrong. Thank you very much, Sue. Critic has the buy run. So Critic will be filling in for that, and we'll be jumping directly into our top 16. Which means if you can see on the bracket down on the bottom right, Critic was matched up with Live It Up Boy. Live It Up Boy must be busy. Something might have happened. They couldn't make it today, so Cryptic's going to get that buy run when we get back in there. And then we'll be right into the top 16. Our first battle being AOM Gambit and Born Sideways. That is going to be... I'm excited for that battle. I love both those guys. They're both excellent drifters. I've spent a lot of time on course with both of them. That's going to be a fire run. Here we go, launching into our next heat. You're good, Wolf. You're good. You can now use the emotes. You got the members badge. We'll get more emotes rocking and more members badges rocking after the reboot. Basically, I want to give you guys a heads up. Next week, everything will be the same. But the following week, so like 2 weeks from now, I'll be in the dark during the week. We're going to be revamping the entire stream. New layouts, new emotes, new badges, new alerts and everything on screen. Revamping the entire thing. So just keep an eye out for that. Next week everything's gonna be normal. The week following we'll still probably have a stream. I think we're gonna have qualifying like 2 Sundays from now for round 6, but other than that we'll be in the dark. I got a lot to work on, but we'll be coming back fresh with all new shit. Shout out to 9K Media, basically doing all of the work on the back end for me on that. My sponsor, my boy, my manager, my part-time lover. What? I'll take full-time. Oh, you got the spot. The job, the position's yours. Jay, hi, is this Jay Drifts? Yeah, I'm from over at the agency. We just took a look at everything, and we want to offer you the full-time position if you'd be willing to join our team. I can do customer service. Hello, I'm Mark. Hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Okay, all right. All right. Take over, Brian. You got this.
Facebook customer service. How can I help you?
Hi, this is B-Ride the Drift Guy. How may I slide with you? Understood. We can talk about it post-meeting today, Jay. I'll do a little 10 to 15 minute cooldown after the comp in the FDE chat. So if you guys want to come talk, chat it up with me and Shred It and some of the drivers, probably the podium guys. At the end of comp, we'll be in there for about 10-15 minutes doing a little cooldown, little discussion. We usually do, and then I'm popping over. Got some meetings with 9K about him buying me an S14. He said he was going to do that as my sponsor. He said, you know, you've done so great this year. You made partner. We want to get you an S14. And I was like, I think I'll allow you to do that for me. So that's sick. Not really, but it'll be tight. I'd share it. I really would. Oh, hell yeah. That's going to be a gruesome twosome. Jay Drifts and Krundor grinding one game. I know both of those dudes have an insane potential for grind. Like, they will get in there and work a game just with the motivation of being top tier. I might come by and watch some of that, Jay. Or me and the Destiny homies might get down a little bit. We'll see. If it's early enough, I want to go for a bike ride. I want to get some sun, get some air. But, I mean, it's already about 3:30 here in West Coast, so I know it's about 6:30 on the East Coast. It is about midnight. It's getting very late in the UK. We're trying to get you guys in and out of here. This blueprint, oh my God, we've been sitting in this blueprint screen. You guys know the one I'm talking about. Here we go. There's the load up. Yeah, I know, Wolf. I'm trying to get you guys out of here as fast as possible. We definitely have some plans for Pro to, like I said, potentially be moving over to Saturdays. Sundays wasn't our first choice, but due to respect with other series and everything running, Sundays was the best option for everybody. But we are, you know, definitely looking at Saturdays come this next season. Give us just a moment while we get set up. I believe we're going to have that bye run to start off the round, or start off the heat. And that'll be placing our final top 16. How you feeling, B? You good?
I'm good.
Good man. Here we go, y'all. Let's send this homie for the... I hope I'm saying the name right. There's no P, so it's not Cryptics. Critic. Launching Critic. There we go. I've seen him before, too. I know Critic. He's been out here. And across the line for the bye run. Clean and crystal clear. I'm awake when I need to be. SYS admin. Gotcha, Wolf. Alright, I think we got a battle up next. Like I said, I'm excited for this one. AOM Gambit leading. Born Sideways chasing in our first battle of the top 16. Things are going to start moving quickly. Yeah, well, it's not necessarily big, but it is average, J-Drift. So what is the ruling on the average? Yeah. I talked to Krondor about this. I want to get Diablo 4. I just need a little break. Maybe in between the seasons, I'll have about 6-week break in between Pro Am and Pro. Well, actually, I don't think it'd be 6. We'll see. I don't think it'd be 6. We'll see. Let these guys get those tires warm. Gambit lining up. We'll see Born jumping in that chase spot. Matching colors. Oh, I know it's fire. Oh, I hear him running. Here we go, B-Rye. B-Rye, you there? All right, it looks like, it might be due to some game stuff. We'll go ahead and follow Born through here. They might call that a rerun. My apologies, guys. I didn't know B-Rye was busy. He might have told me, I just didn't hear him. We'll see. It looks like they are going to call that a rerun. Okay, so they're just going to do that run again. Oh, no. Born's in the lead. They're not calling it a rerun. Okay, we'll see what we got. Here we go. Born Sideways in the lead. AOM Gambit in the chase. 2 of them, I think both of them in the top 10 seasonal championship points. There's our initiation into OZ1. Look at that depth. Look at that depth mirroring, that angle mirroring into OZ1 with the transition. Gambit giving up no space. Born pushing wide out to OZ3. Here's the transition in decel zone into OZ4. Ooh, a little bit of a kiss there at the end from Gambit. Beautiful run. All right, we'll switch over to our bracket. Guys, if you want to see that again, just if you're on YouTube, you can roll it right back and watch those runs again, see what you saw, see if you can get a better angle at it. I'm going to be switching over to the bracket just in case the judges have a snap decision on that. We'll keep a look going right now. I'm assuming they're going to review a little bit, but we'll see what we got. Take a look at the top left of your screen. AOM Gambit versus Born Sideways, and Born Sideways fills it in, moving up into the grade 8. Born Sideways taking it, pushing Gambit out, which is a huge move. Gambit being that seasonal championship point leader here up into round 5. Born Sideways able to make his push into the top 8. Well done, my friend. Next battle up, we have Live to Accelerate versus Nerko, with Live to Accelerate leading and Nerko, my apologies, Nerko chasing, Nerko 7. Here we go. Here we go. I like the liveries. The gentlemen are looking good. Let's get ready to send them. The drivers are off the line. We are through the chicane, nice and clean. Live it up with the lead. Nerko with the chase into OZ1. Nerko deep and smooth. Live it up, boys, setting a clean pace. Nerko diving in, giving up a little bit of OZ2 to get that proximity back. Live it up, accelerating and surging through OZ3 into the transition. Nerko trying to make up that ground, but keeping a good line, making sure not to give up too much of his line here for the proximity. Good strategy there, a good run there. Love to see it. Now we're going to get to see Nerko in the lead on this one with Live to accelerate chasing on this one. Some good strategy at St. Louis out here today. You got to have strategy at this level. I know it sounds silly, but it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Nerko with the opportunity to lead and set the pace at St. Louis. Live to accelerate here in the chase. Here we go. The drivers are off the line. We are through the chicane with a bit of a cone tap. Initiation on cone point. Nerko sending it deep. Liv sending it deep. Pushing up to Nerko. Maybe a bit of contact right before the decel, before the transition. Good transition into OZ2. And they are parallel right now. Moving into OZ3. Giving up a bit of angle to keep stability. Oh, and potentially a little bit of force there in the decel. That is a decel zone on the course where the lead is allowed to decelerate before the transition. We'll see how that gets called. If you want to see that again, like I said, guys, feel free to rewind the YouTube. Just make sure to bring it back to live. That way you're not like 30 seconds or, you know, a minute behind or whatever. When you get done with the replay, drag it back up to live, refresh the page, and come join us again. We're going to switch over to the bracket and see what happened there. The results will be mid-screen, sort of to your left. Between Live It Up Boy and Nerko on screen. Right on, right on the, yeah, definitely some quick thinking, some reflexes there, right, King? And that is the job of the chase after all. As long as that lead is setting a line within the parameters of what the judges are looking for, it is the chase's job to be on that line. Things are well, Ryan. How are you, my brother? We're waiting for a result here in the top 16 of FDE Round 5. This is the Pro Am spec here at St. Louis A Layout. Waiting to see who took the battle between Live to Accelerate and Nerko on the left side of the screen about midway through. We'll be popping back into our next battle after that, which should be Tessie Tim versus Digital Threat, which is going to be a huge battle as well. B-Rod, you there? Looks like we lost our boy. Uh-oh, we got bad network connection. Missing the streams on TikTok. I'm sorry, brother. I'll be back Tuesday. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna stream Tuesday. But I'm glad you're here, bro. I need all the help I can get. I need the thumbs up button. I need it all, brother. Thank you for being here. We even got memberships now. You can sub for $1 a month, get your subs, get your emotes. Why do I not see any other cars? They're in rewind. That's why. The judges are reviewing the footage right now, guys. Give us just a moment. They want to get a different look at that, maybe a couple different angles from the driver's perspective. A lot of these drivers are able to provide footage from the runs, which is great because this is a digital platform, and the judges are willing to look at that footage for sure because it's another angle, right? It might be something we didn't see, or because of desync, if you don't know what that is, that's sometimes something might be happening on my game screen, and I'm in the same lobby as another guy, but his game screen looks different. Like where I might be here, but I'm actually over here due to what's called desync. And that could be the case, and that is why the judges do like to look at other pieces of footage. If the driver has a submitted run or can provide footage, they'll take a look at it. Take it into consideration, because it's a whole nother angle. Whole nother perspective. Thank you, judges, for doing that for us. That's why I think people respect FDE. A big part of it. I tell you what your problem is, you ain't got no gas in it. Apologize for my silence. I'm often reading, judging chat, or checking out the DC, making sure everything's looking good on the stream. So I apologize for my silence. Bear with us. We're waiting for results on that still. I'm going to check the judges' chat now, in fact, and see how that's coming along. Cool, cool, cool. They're reviewing footage. It's a tricky course. St. Louis is a tough one. We saw our least amount of signups for qualifying for this course, probably due to its technicality. And it's, I want to say, unpredictability in a sense when you're in that chase position, not necessarily knowing how that lead driver is going to take this course. Can be tough, can be pressure, a lot of pressure. It's real drifting, brother. Here, I'll pop over here. Oh, we're playing Forza Horizon. Oh, it looks like we might have a winner announced. Let's pop back over to the bracket. We might actually have a winner announced. I think it's an OMT maybe. Let me jump back in. OMT. It is an OMT. That stands for a one more time. Live to accelerate with the lead yet again. Nerko with the chase. We're going to be sending them off. Here we go. Those drivers are off. Looking to get through those chicanes nice and smooth. Live to accelerate with the lead. Nerko with the chase. Entering OZ1. Nerko with a huge flick. Wait. Lag. Is he in? Is he not? Live to accelerate, carrying a great line through OZ1, transitioning into OZ2. Nerko back on the door. Live to accelerate, hitting the surge into D-Cell. Nerko looking to close the gap, but choosing to stay online. Probably the better choice here, too, to stay online and get those points. Well driven. Live to accelerate with the acceleration we saw there. Well, they do now, Ryan, because of us. Forza technically doesn't do them. We run them. Yeah, these are all viewer ran. Everything you see here is made by me and my team. This course, in fact, this entire drift course was designed by one of our architects. Most of these libraries were designed by the teams representing them or some staff here. All right, this time we've got Nerko up for the lead, Live to accelerate up for the chase. Let's see what we got here. Thank you, Soup. I was thinking the same thing. Like, they don't, but we do. And we put a hell of a lot of effort into it, and it looks great. I love doing it. Here's our initiation into OZ1. Live to accelerate, making up some time there. Nerko transitioning over a little bit too wide of a swing. causing maybe a reinitiation. Live to Accelerate doing what they can in the chase position here. There's a nice transition into OZ4. It looks like the drivers are going to carry out through OZ4, looking pretty nicely there, cleaning it up toward the end of the run. A little bit on there. If you guys want to see that again, feel free to roll the YouTube back about a minute, about 45 seconds. You should be able to watch the run again. If you tap the backwards or the left arrow key on your keyboard or whatever, it should take you back about 15 seconds every time or 10 seconds every time. Potentially, King. Potentially. Like I said, if you want to see the replay, just roll it back a couple seconds so you can check it out again. We're switching over to the bracket. Dude, I'm glad you like it, Ryan. I'm glad you like it. And it is Live to Accelerate. It looks like they have pushed Live to Accelerate up, joining us in the Grade 8. Some good runs there from Nerko and Liv, but Liv is taking it. Next up on the field, we've got Tessie, Tim, and it is Scurv, if you want to see it, Yogi up in the top right of the bracket, jumping over to that right side. Let's switch over to our main screen. Tessie, Tim, our third place seasonal point championship leader with the lead run here against Digital Threat. It looks like Digital Threat. Let me restate that. My apologies, Digital Threat. I was going off. The bracket might be incorrect. Digital Threat is actually the driver up with the chase here. Tessie, Tim, definitely correct with the lead. YSS back on the field. Tessie, Tim, they're looking good. We hear some engines. Let's do it. And thank you for the follow, Mr. Volcom. The drivers are off. We are through the chicane. Tessie, Tim with a quick launch. A bit of a gap forming into OZ1. Digital Threat diving in a huge dive. Tessie, Tim with a good line transitioning into OZ2. Digital Threat giving up just a little bit of depth to make up for that. I am so sorry. And let's see to get eyes on Tessie, Tim here finishing out the run. It looks like Digital Threat might have lost engine power, might have hit complete stop there. So as long as Tessie, Tim was able to make it through the run, we should be okay. Apologize about smacking into you there, brother. We're going to see the reverse of that now with Digital Threat in the lead and Tessie, Tim in the chase. Digital Threat getting to set the pace here at St. Louis this time. Tim having to follow the pace set by Digital Threat. A lot of drivers believing the lead actually has the advantage in this situation. All right. Okay, guys, we are choosing to start very far. What's going on? Let me take a look at Judges chat, make sure everything's okay here. Okay, looks like we're getting online. Here we go. The engines are online. And the drivers are off the line. Digital with a great launch on this one, creating a gap between Tessie and himself. Into OZ1, Digital very deep, but Tim deeper with the angle, pulling off a little bit early to try to catch Digital Threat into OZ2. Great transition, both drivers door to door, making that push to OZ3. Digital creating a bit of a gap. I like it. There's the decel. Tim swinging around to OZ4. We saw a bit of lag here due to the Forza servers for Digital Threat there, but it looks like they finished off really nicely through OZ4, so that might have just been that desync lag we've been seeing all day. We will wait to hear from the judges on that. They may be rewatching it or potentially even watching footage from different angles on that. That might take a minute, but we'll pop over to the bracket and see what we can get our hands on. Judges, feel free if you want to pop in for us on that one. No need, if there's no need, don't worry about it. If so, feel free to pop in, let us know what happened. Seeing that first round of Pro Series would be in Wall Stadium, a track not so easy for the first round. They were daring choosing that track at first in the championship. Yeah, no doubt. But hey, we got to push people. These are the Pro. This is the Pro Series. These guys have the licenses. You know what I'm saying? We expect a little bit more out of those Pro drivers. But I hear you. It's going to be a tough route, and it's going to be on every one of those drivers' minds. They're going to be thinking about it. They're going to put in hopefully extra effort on that course because it is a technical one. We're looking for the winner up in the top right-hand corner. Tessie, Tim, and Digital Threat. Tessie, Tim, and Digital Threat. The bracket was correct. I was just reading the wrong part of it. So, didn't mean to insult you there, Shredded. The bracket was correct earlier. I was just reading the wrong part of it. Good time to grab a drink or hit the bathroom, a quick snack if you need to. Check on the little ones, check on the dogs. We'll be jumping back in for our next battle here in just a moment. According to Drift Style. I see a risky circuit, I see. Okayama's gonna be fire, Soar. I'm excited to see people sending it at Okayama.
Oh, just wait. B-Rice coming. B-Rice gonna dominate.
What's up, B-Rai? How are you? Did you just go poop?
I lost. There's power and Wi-Fi issues.
I apologize. Everybody all right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we just got through a run between Tessie Tim and Digital Threat. There was like a power down stop mid-run. The judges are doing some investigation as to why. Checking out some different footage and angles of that during the Tessie Tim lead. Digital Threat coming through at a point either decelled very near to a stop or to a stop, and then I made contact with them as Tessie Tim continued on the lead. We were able to keep eyes on him for most of the run. He lost me for a split second, but we got him through OZ3 and saw the transition through OZ4. So the judges are taking a second look at that to try to see what the cause of that decel was. We've been having a lot of these server desync kind of bugs today. So trying to work our way around that, watching as many different recorded angles as we can. Good to have you back, B-Rad. Thanks for getting back in here. We appreciate you with problems like that. Your first priority being jumping back in here. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, so yeah, I got about another 10, 15 before I got to leave for work, so I want to make sure I got back in here and
see if we can't get you one more commentary on a run.
Yeah, no worries. Judges got to decipher this. This ain't gonna be an easy one to decipher the way it sounds like, so.
It's St. Louis, baby. Well, thank you very much, Saber Productions. We really appreciate you making that pledge. I appreciate it. Hopefully we see you there, my brother. If not, there will be many more rounds to come. Appreciate everybody coming by. Really, man, this is the most support I've pretty much ever got on any live stream I've ever really run. These competitions and everybody from different teams. I mean, guys that I know, but I don't know, and don't know so well are still coming out to support. And, for whatever reason, for their guys, for their team, but they're still here, and we got everybody together, and it feels like, a serious drift community is forming here, and I'm really fucking stoked to be a part of it. Excuse my language. But thank you. Thank you all. I've been dreaming about this since I started Team. The whole point of starting Team Rev was to take it into the competition space, was to be able to have a banner that we could run under and come to things like these. So I'm just so proud to see it come to fruition a few years later, sure, but we got there. I feel that, Wolf. I feel that. That's how I felt earlier today when my teammate was running. Steel T was running earlier today, and I was full of tension. I was full of anxiety for my boy. Hopefully taking some off of his back. He threw down some great runs today, though, and I'm really happy. Unfortunately, he didn't get to go on. He got knocked out in that round, but he drove really great. And I'm super proud of him, and he looked great for the team. The livery looked awesome. Shout out to Dr. Cola Bottle. The car was running well. So, I know that. And in a moment, when that run is over, you'll be able to go, whew, you'll be able to breathe. You know what I mean? Take a look at our judges chat, see if we have any updates. Yep, they're looking at a few different clips right now. These judges chats get messy, boy. I'll tell you what, about 600 messages by the end. It's a new strain we start for every single one of them, and it's like 600 messages by the end of the comp. I'm proud of you, Drifts. We love you, baby. Just getting out. I say that all the time, too, or at least I used to quite a bit. Just having the goal to get out here, to build the platform, and to compete in front of all these people and with these guys that have been out here for, you know, some of these guys are OGs that have been out here for years. Just to come out takes a bit of courage. I learned that when I started going to my Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals. Well, I learned it with drifting, but then I started going to my Yu-Gi-Oh! Local tournaments at the shop, and boy, was I in for a rude awakening my first 3 or 4 times. I probably lost 12 to 16 games in a row before I ever got my first win at locals, and now I'm slowly starting to take my record up. I'm still like losing more. I'm like 1 to 2 is my general record, 1 win of a round and 2 losses, but I'm getting better. Eventually, in a couple weeks, maybe a month or 2, I'm gonna be at that 2-1 record, 2 wins and 1 loss, and then eventually I'm gonna be at that 3-0, taking home the first place prize. You feel me?
Chat, see how chats are going.
I think, and I want to point into like a real life metaphor for that. If you look back, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago with Adam LZ? How long has that kid been fighting? How long has that kid been fighting? I'm not even a huge fan of his, but at the end of that, I was like, he definitely deserved that. You know, we worked for it, threw some style into it, busted ass for it. It took him a few seasons. There it is. You know what I mean? Hopefully, we see that continue on.
Yeah, man went off. It was really cool to see LZ get that win.
I guess the main note is don't get discouraged. I know it's hard not to be when you put in so much time and effort, but don't get discouraged. Just think of the next round as a fresh breath.
Wait, no, but go back into third-person view. What the hell? Wait, so you're on the ground, but what?
Whoa. Whoa. You didn't realize?
I thought you were on one of those like clear platforms.
You didn't realize, did you?
Mm-mm.
Yep. Shout out to Powerhouse for making this angle possible. We met with him today. We'll talk about it off screen. Should have been at the meeting today. Oh man, some things got done. All right, it looks like it is going to be an OMT. Is that confirmed in judges chat, Brian?
Actually a great one.
Tessie Tim's back up on the line with Digital Threat, so I'm assuming that
it's looking like an OMT. Trying to get chat open.
Here we go.
Yes, one more time. Yeah, baby, one more time. We're good. Go Tessie Tim in the lead. Digital Threat will take the chase and be the threat to Tim on holding that third place position. Beautiful, both drivers. Outer Zone 1, Outer Zone 2, nice and smooth.
Yes, this is what we wanted to see.
Filling those zones. Outer Zone 3. Ooh, Tessie Tim. Ooh. Get nice and close. Digital Threat nearly tapping the wall with the front bumper. Ooh, a little bit of contact possibly there into Outer Zone 4.
We're going to see the reverse of that now. The drivers will trade places. We're going to have Digital Threat in the lead and Tessie Tim in the chase.
All right. Digital Threat going to the lead. Will he be the threat to Tessie Tim's podium right now? Going nice and strong. Good transition. Tim all over Digital Threat. Pushing it into that door. Ooh, Digital Threat pulls away a little bit. Tim gains that ground real quickly going into the final outer zone. I understand why these two are giving OMTs.
Yeah, it's tough to decide between them. Did you see that surge in OZ3? Or right after, I was like, whoa. All right, let's pop over to our bracket to see what we see. Everybody quiet on this one, just kind of anticipating like what is going to be the call on that one. Steel calling it for Tessie. We're looking at the top right corner of our bracket. I know we are entering the 3-hour mark. It is 1 a.m. in the UK, guys. We are trying to get you guys out of here as soon as possible. King's got the S15. If you were looking to sponsor some of these drifters, Jay, a great place to start would be down in the FDE Discord. A lot of the drifters gather there, and then I'm sure most of them, looks like we're going to be popping out. Looks like we got a convoy reset. Oh, Tessie Tim's got it. There it is. Another grade 8 driver taking his place. Digital Threat, some great driving. They had to go through the OMT, but Tessie Tim has earned it. Sorry to cut you off there, Brian. Thanks for the announcement. As I was saying, Jay Drifts, down in the Discord, the FDE Discord is linked down below in the description of this YouTube channel. You can jump in there. You can reach out to drivers individually, and most of those drivers probably belong to Discord servers for their team. So then you can get in there with the teams and discuss with the teams if you wanted to help them out. We are pulling out for our next heat. Tessie Tim has taken it. We'll give a look at our track showcase while our judges and back-end staff are building that heat. We're going to be going in to finish up the top 16 and rock our way through the grade 8. This might be our final heat if we... I don't think so, actually.
We'll have this one, and then we'll have the last one.
Which I think the last one will end up being quite small.
Yeah, it'll be your probably like last 8 or so drivers, maybe even less.
So bear with us, guys. Bear with us. I know, B-Right, you got to get out of here, right?
I was about to say, yeah, I gotta head off to work. I got a nice long closing shift to go take care of. So I was about to say, I gotta peace out.
Hey, man, we appreciate you being here today. We love the commentary. We love having you in here. The vibe is great between us. Have yourself a good shift, my bro.
Yeah. Everybody chat, drivers, y'all take it easy, y'all stay safe, y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all on the horizon, and I will see you guys at round 6. I might be in the press box, I might be on the track, we'll have to find out.
We'll see you there, B-Ride. Alright. Building up next couple heats to get in there and knock it out. Steel, thanks for being here, thanks for tuning in. Has the lady arrived? Shout out to Lady Steel T. Jesus, Bren, I am so sorry. If there's anything I can do, you DM me and let me know. Thank you so much for being here. Don't run your car battery dead, Bren. Shoot, I'll hook it up. I'll send over some cash. We'll get you a little battery. So you can walk in there and get you a battery, charge that, so that in case your phone does die, you have a backup battery. I believe a good friend of mine has been without power as well. Big Chief Colt. I hope him and the fam are okay. I'm gonna need a quick bathroom break here very, very soon. But our heat is good to go, so we'll be launching here very soon. Sounds good. Thank you, judges. Gonna hit a quick bathroom break. Be right back in about 2 minutes. Just long enough to tactical PP and wash the old mittens. Hello, everyone. I've rejoined you. I wanted to bring up something that I thought about while I was in the restroom, and I don't think a lot of people think about this. It's a really good life hack when you're in the bathroom to save time, get in and out of there as fast as possible. But essentially, what you can do is after you've used the restroom, you flush the toilet, you keep a bar of soap next to the toilet, and then you just dunk your hands in the toilet. Wash your hands there in the toilet, flush again, and you're good to go. You've saved yourself ample time. You've gotten in and out of there quickly. You've not wasted more water than necessary. And it's just a really efficient process. I don't know why more people aren't doing this. It's just like I just thought about it. I was like, no one's ever said that to me. Like, why aren't more people doing this? My mod is horrified right now. Soap is, and yeah, soap's debatable. I think, you know, the science is still kind of out on soap. What a good life hack. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, King. You get it. Quick pant leg. Oh, yeah. Follow it up with the pant leg wipe down. If anything, reach into the next stall and dry it on someone else's clothing. Save yourself the effort. I will do, Brent. Will do, Jess. I'll keep you informed. Danny, I'll keep you informed. There you go. One and only fish. Now that's smart. Add the toothbrush into the equation. You know what I'm saying? Just more and more and more. I like it. You are Charlie Kelly. Saves you a trip. And that's what we're here for. It's always sunny in LA. Alright, here we go. Launching into our next heat. Appreciate you guys participating in the bit with me. Fill up your canteens while you're at it. You know, whatever. It's a water source. And I can't see any germs. Everybody knows if you can't see germs, there probably aren't any. Unsubscribe. No hands equals no wash, and that is huge wrinkle brain. This man's got a big old sexy brain organ on him. It's hard to argue with that logic, isn't it? It's kind of like he dark holed the whole situation. He said, "Oh, you're gonna play Change of Heart? Dark hole, bitch." I was like, "Oh, okay." Catch these nubs, you feel me? Steel playing chess. Steel's out here playing chess. I don't support it. Y'all nasty as fuck, but I give credit where it's due. Appreciate you being here, Jess. Thank you for joining us, Brent. I hope everything's gonna be alright. We got a full crew rolling into the next heat. We're loading kind of in. It hasn't launched us yet. We're like in the blueprint, but we got to look at the convoy for 2 minutes. Check. Mate, all about the aim. Oh, it's the house your dog's sitting at. That's even worse, obviously. Fuck. Are you far from your home? I feel like if you weren't, you'd already be there. Update, I am still looking at the convoy list. Waiting for Forza to load us in. Here we go. Give me about 60 seconds and we'll be on the battles again. That fixes all, Bren. It fixes all. Alright, let me get set up. We've got our next crew. Jumping over to our main screen here, our main camera angle with maybe more to come soon. Cargo Burr, what up, player? That's the wrong screen. That's the wrong screen. Thank you so much for your gift earlier. We got Reap Drifts on the line leading the one and only Fish. Here we go. The battles are on. Reap with a nice lead, gaining distance into OZ1. We have initiation. One and only Fish diving in and recovering that distance. There's the decel into OZ2. Great proximity here. Both drivers making that hard push out to OZ3, but keeping good prox. Both drivers maintaining angle. Transitioning. Oh, we both scraped into OZ4, but a nice transition and clean across the line. Some beautiful tandem drifting here today. We're going to see the opposite of that now. The reverse of that with the one and only, I believe, Reap leading this time, and the one and only Fish chasing. Reap drifts, getting the opportunity to lead through, or do I have it backwards? Okay, it is. The one and only Fish. Yes, I had it backwards. And Reap drifts chasing this time. Good to have you out here. The boys are on the line. Here we go. OZ1. Ooh. Some contact potentially, but shakes it off and gets back in there. A very nice adjustment from Reap. One and only Fish capitalizing on that adjustment, trying to create a gap into OZ4. Reap pushing hard, getting deep in the zone, but not able to close that gap back down. Close call there. So tough battles. And that's what it's all like. One mistake can cause those couple milliseconds of timing for that. It's going to give the lead maybe potentially time to surge on you, and then you're going to have to fight your way back for the lead. And fought really well. Reap able to carry out through OZ, like the beginning of OZ3 as it started to get tighter through the end of it. Let's jump over to our bracket and see who's going to be moving on in. What's up, Niall? Good to see you, bruv. Good to see you. Now let's find him on the bracket. The one and only Fish and Reap, if you look mid-bracket to your right, just drift up a little bit to your right. The one and only Fish versus Reap drifts. There's a box to the left of them. The winner will be popping up there any moment. Moving on into our grade 8, helping to fill up that category. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 battles left in the grade 8, in the top 16. How you doing today, Niall? Welcome in. Happy 4th of July weekend to my U.S. homies. Player, how you doing, man? You still without power? Bren's without power at the house she's dog sitting at right now, so they're going to Target. And it is the one and only Fish taking that place in the grade 8. Some good battles there between Reap and one and only Fish. Reap, some really, really good adjustments in there. Some good strategy, but the one and only Fish is going to be the one moving on today into that next spot. Our next battle, I do believe, is Get Baptized and Forever. Let me pop back up into our main screen, and we will find out here in just a moment. Well driven, well driven. We appreciate that, Fish. We do appreciate that sportsmanship. It is Get Baptized leading with Forever Reese in the chase. Drivers warming up their tires, getting ready to hit the line so we can send them. I'm out of vitamin water. I'm going to have to switch to water. It's all right. That's my sugar cap for the day. I've had my vitamin water. Now it's just water. A little bit of sugar in my coffee, but we won't tell. All right, Bat pulling up to the line, getting ready for that lead. Forever getting in place for the chase. We're getting up there. We're filling out the grade 8 as we speak. They're spitting flames. Let's get it. Both drivers are off the line. We're getting through the chicane clean. Bap with a nice lead. Forever not giving up too much distance. OZ1 initiation. Great proximity here. Bap with a great line. Forever having no trouble chasing it into OZ2. It looks like a little bit of contact giving Bap some depth, but he is able to maintain it. Forever staying on line through OZ3. Here's the decel into OZ4. A little bit of about a car's length between them now. And both drivers across the line with great depth in OZ4. Very nicely done. A lot happened in that run. We're going to see the opposite now with Bap in the chase. Forever with the opportunity to set the pace here. That clean air, as Brian says, the lead car able to gallop and breathe. All right, the drivers are getting positioned. Forever getting that spot, getting comfy. Bap getting lined up. Here we go. Drivers are off the line. We are through the chicane clean. Forever trying to put a gap between himself and Bap. Initiation, oh no. We got a little bit of desync. Forever on a very good line here into OZ2. Bap settling in. Looks like the desync has left us. And great proximity in the pocket. Keeping even a little bit more depth in the chase through OZ3. Transitioning into OZ4. Both drivers a little late. Some contact, but they clean it up and they slide out together. A close one. That's going to be a close one for the judges. It might even end up being an OMT. We saw a few mistakes on either side. We'll see. We'll see. Roll it back. If you want to see the replay, let me know what you think in chat. Please just remember to be respectful to everybody involved. Everybody's put in a lot of time and effort to be here today, and we don't want to diss or, like, you know, be a dick or hurt anybody's feelings. But feel free to go ahead and put your opinion out there. What you saw, watch the replay. Let me know. That was the battle between Get Baptized and Forever. I'm going to take a look at the judges' chat because, like I said, there is potential for OMT there. And there it is, the update. The judges have chosen to send Bap up into the grade 8. Some good driving from Forever, no doubt. But Bap is going to be the one today to keep it moving in round 5 here at St. Louis, the Forza Drift Events Pro Am Championship, taking our next spot in the grade 8. Next up, we'll have Drezclaw versus Kill All Tires, with Drezclaw in the lead, Kill All Tires in the chase. Unless I have this backwards, let me switch over to our main here. It is Kill All Tires in the lead with a buy run. All right, Kill All Tires with the buy run. Here we go. Now, a buy run basically means the opponent was not present. They're going to get to take that run solo and clean. All they have to do is make sure not to disqualify themselves by spinning out or stopping the car. A very clean and controlled run here through St. Louis. Kill All Tires really showing it off. Looking great, brother. Look at that angle. Going into D-cell, dropping deep into OZ4 at the start, not leaving an inch. Beautiful, beautiful buy run, Kill All Tires. That's what I'm here for, man. Great stuff, great stuff. Watching the stream. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you a lot, Niall. I appreciate you a lot. We have Hot Like Soup up next with LQC on the line, with Hot Like Soup in the chase, LQC, or I'm sorry, Hot Like Soup in the lead, LQC in the chase. Some very talented drivers. They've been here all season long. Let's see what they have for us. They are through the chicane, nice and clean. Hot like soup, big flick initiation into OZ1. LQC not giving up an inch. A little bit more shallow, but keeping that proximity. There's the transition into OZ2. Both drivers getting a healthy chunk. Soup maybe just a little bit deeper. LQC focusing on that proximity. There's a little bit of a surge in OZ. LQC dropping in late for the proximity. And both drivers are across the line, making sure to touch the zones and looking good. LQC with some adaptive drifting there. I liked it. I liked it. LQC will now have the chance to set the pace with Hot Like Soup having to follow in that line, in that pace of LQC's here at St. Louis. Shout out S2SA for being here and at every single round this season. Love you guys. Oh. Here is the launch. LQC into OZ1. Hot like soup surging to catch up and dive into the pocket. There's the decel. Ooh, OZ2 with a quick and clean transition. Door to door through OZ3. Oh my God, look at this proximity at St. Louis. Oh, the transition may be blocked a bit by the wall and timing. Both drivers able to get it back online through OZ4 and finish door to door. The judges are going to need to take a look at that. Was that Hot Like Soup's timing? Was that LQC's transitioning? We'll take a look at it. It is a decel zone. So definitely something you guys might want to rewind and take a peek at. They might need to take a second to deliberate on that call. Just trying to anticipate a bit. Reep, GG. Thank you for that. I appreciate the sportsmanship, Reep. It's good to have you out here, brother. You drove great. Nothing to be ashamed of. Thank you for popping into the stream to say hello. Hey, Ryan. I see you, Ryan Waldron, for the membership. Bubba, thank you very much for hitting the membership. I love you, buddy. My alerts are a little messed up right now. Shout out to 9K Media for the call out. Ryan, you a G. Thanks for joining the crew, my man. You got access to the emotes and the memberships now. In the middle of your screen, if you trace to the right and a little bit down, you see Hot Like Soup and LQC. Next to them is an empty box for that grade 8 spot. We're going to see who's taking it here in just a minute. I'm going to take a look at the judges chat. They are deliberating. Yep, quick review for sure. Of course, understandable with a run like that. You guys have had a lot of work on your shoulders today. I'm glad I'm just a commentator. I appreciate it a lot, Ryan. I really, truly do. We just got subs, or just got memberships, and I believe we're probably over 100 members in the first week of my YouTube partnership, and I love you guys. Shout out to J Drifts and Player Home for dropping a massive amount of gifted subs today. I think Player was on about 40, 60. J Drifts with about 20, 30, 40 in the last 2 days. I love you guys. Thank you so much. That $1 a sub is quite enticing, isn't it? Isn't it? You can really hook a lot of people up. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I appreciate the support, you guys. Now, thank you. I wouldn't be here without the community behind me. You know what I mean? What's a content creator? What's a streamer? What's an entertainer without someone to watch them? Someone to enjoy what they're doing. I just feel really lucky that you guys enjoy what I'm doing. Johnny said he got his email. Thank you so much. Shadow, my man, donated tickets for me and my coworker, my boy, really, my blood, Johnny V, my co-host, my man, the hostess with the mostest. We're going to Universal Studios for Johnny's birthday, which lines up perfectly. Thank you so much, Shadow. I'm so stoked to hit up and check out the Harry Potter stuff. Like, really all of it, but, like, I'm gassed on that. You feel me? You know I'm going to spend. I might be putting, since you got me the tickets, I might have to get a wand, you feel me, or something. Maybe a Ravenclaw robe. I need some kind of commemorative piece. Thank you all for joining us here at Forza Drift Events Pro Am Drift Championship. We're in round 5 right now at the St. Louis A layout. I'm thinking about getting a wand. Brian making the call for QC. What do you guys think? I'm going to take a look at judges chat. It is going to be a one more time. The judges are wanting to see it again. Aaron, it is very good to see you. Hello, Aaron, and happy 4th of July. Well, you're in Canada, so my heart goes out to you. I hope you're okay. I hope the fires aren't affecting you too much. It's good to see you, Aaron. That is going to be a one more time, everybody. So we're going to see that battle again. Hot Like Soup leading and LQC chasing, rerunning basically that whole run there. It's all good, Shadow. Here we go. The drivers are off the line and through the chicane, nice and clean. Hot Like Soup with a big flick initiation into OZ1. LQC close on the door there. Here's the transition after decel zone into OZ2. Soup real deep in OZ2. LQC choosing to go for that proximity, giving up a little bit of depth through OZ3. Both drivers looking great. There's our transition into OZ4 and door to door across the line. Some depth there. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you very much. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. I know, Fish. I know. The tensions are high. We're going to see the rerun of that now with LQC getting to set the pace here and Hot Like Soup having to follow in line. They are off the line and through the chicane, nice and clean. LQC with a surge start, exit or entering OZ1 with some distance. Hot Like Soup able to throw the car, close that distance. A little bit of off course there. Don't know who really was to call for that, but the drivers look great going into OZ3. Some amazing proximity. Here's the decel zone and transition into OZ4. Great depth and great proximity across the line. Beautiful runs. That is so sick, Mark. You got to go out. Look, so many of us dream of, like, you got to do the real thing, Mark. So many of us dream about that, dude. That's insane. If you have any pictures or photographs of those times, dude, we would love to see them in the Discord. That's so cool. All right, we're going to pop over to our bracket. This is going to be another tough one for the judges. Feel free to go back and watch the replay. Turn up, turn up. Again, middle of the bracket, scan over to the right, an inch down, you see Hot Like Soup and LQC. That is where our eyes are trained right now. What's in that damn soup? Nas? I mean, we got to talk to Hector. It is Soup taking the spot in the grade 8 between LQC and Soup, battling it out harsh here after an OMT. These both drivers putting it all on the line today. Excuse me, Hot Like Soup is securing that spot in the grade 8. Great driving, LQC. Love to see you out here, brother. Our next driver's up on the line. We'll be waiting for it is Critics in the lead and Metazo and Wharf in the chase here today. Critics on the line, Metazo and Wharf on the line. The driver's getting comfortable. We're getting ready to send them. Oh, you got an FD? Oh my God, Mark. Oh my God. The drivers are through the chicane. Critics with a big flick initiation. Some tires off course there in OZ1. Metazone Wharf keeping a good proximity here. Transitioning in. Critics way more depth on OZ2. But Metazone Wharf keeping that proximity. Moving through OZ3. Both drivers looking fantastic. There's the deceleration zone into OZ4. Metazone Wharf. Not enough to swing it into the zone. But does carry out the drift across the line. And of course, Critics looking good through OZ4, maintaining some good depth all the way throughout OZ4. We're going to see the reverse of that now with Metazo and Wharf in that lead position, getting to set the pace, and Critics in the chase. All right, let our drivers get comfortable on the line. Potatoes and carrots. Judges chiming in at the perfect time. We are through the chicane. Big flick from Metazo and Wharf here. Massive tire drop there, though, on OZ1. It's transitioning into OZ2. Critics staying on the door. Metazo and Wharf looking great in OZ2. Pushing all the way through to OZ3. Getting a healthy chunk of it. There's the decel into OZ4. Both drivers snappy transition into OZ4 and across the line. Door to door. Door to door. Shout out to Door to Door. Pop over to our bracket and see who's going to be taking that grade 8 spot. Who's got it? Bro, he snapped. He snapped into position. Some great driving from the both of them. Take a look at the bottom right-hand corner of the bracket. Bottom right-hand corner, Critics, Metazone, Wharf. One more driver into the grade 8, and we're good to go into that grade 8 suggestions. I think after this battle, we might have to pop out for one more heat, and then we'll be finishing up the comp. We'll be getting you guys out of here in the next 30 to 45 minutes. Pearl white, carbon fiber hood and wing. Oh, you're talking my language. Take me home tonight. This is our final driver for the grade 8. This seals it. Then we move up. We're straight up into the final 4 and the finals after this. Who's got that final spot? Both drivers nail biting. It is Critics moving on. Congratulations, my friend, filling up that final grade 8 spot here at St. Louis. Round 5, the Pro Am of Forza Drift events. The grade 8 is now complete. We're going to have Born Sideways versus Live It Up. Then we have, Live to Accelerate. Born Sideways versus Live to Accelerate. Baptize versus Kill All Tires. Tessie Tim versus the one and only Fish. And Hot Like Soup versus Critics. When we return, we are popping out to grab our final heat. And this is it. This is what we've all been waiting for. The grade 8, things start to get really, really heated up. The drivers are going to be in here. No more heats. We'll be able to finish with everybody we bring into the next round. Let's jump over to our track showcase. Take a look at some of our beautiful promos while we get set up on the back end. Give us just a moment, everybody. Oh, I hear that, Mark. He said, I learned to drive in Japan. A little different over here, a little dumber over here. We know that. We get by. Alright. Because I said so, Jay. I am the decider. I am the decider. I've decided that what I say goes. USA! USA! No real reason at all. I don't care what you prefer. I'm the decider. You will drive a middle drive car. You will drive in the middle. Is the future, my friend. Better weight distribution. You will be centered in the car, above the battery. I have the magic rings. You're not my dad. Not yet. This is correct. You have freedom still. Enjoy it while it lasts. But when the marriage is finalized, you will have to do everything I say. Again, it is going to be our last heat. We'll be finishing it up here. It's going to move quickly. These battles are going to go fast. I have spoken. I have spoken. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you. What a crazy weekend, you guys. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out. We had a TCG stream for about 3 hours yesterday. We had Street Masters grassroots competition yesterday for about 4 hours. And again, today, another 4 hours on the stream. And you guys have been here supporting all throughout this weekend. It's been jam-packed. It's been an amazing way to launch on my new YouTube partnership. You guys have been awesome. It's been a great weekend. Thank you all so very much. Big shout out to the Basements joining the mod squad. I love you guys. Private, thank you for everything you've been doing. 9K Media, our FDE sponsors, bringing them into the mix. Thank you, Powerhouse. Thank you, 9K Media. Again, thank you, Tay2 LLC. If you guys are looking to check them out, a personal sponsor of mine. Some amazing tattoo aftercare product that you can use on fresh tattoos. I do myself. It's FDA approved, vegan, water-based, and alcohol-free. What's better about that? What's better than that? NSX. Yes, I like the NSX. Not necessarily as a drift platform, but like a car to drive. You know what I'm saying? Low profile. Although I have seen, well, actually, I've only seen digital drift platform NSX, but the Basements. I need to get you modded over on the YouTube side. We could probably do, I don't want to do it right now while I'm waiting for the invite, but we can get that going soon. Maybe I can do it. There we go. It's official. Congratulations, Danny. And I appreciate your service in the King's Guard. It's a lot of trust. Thank you. Officially became a mod. Danny's now a mod. The Basements have access to destroy my life. Essentially. In their natural habitat. Hey, Selena, how are you? We haven't launched in yet. Thank you, thank you. Yep, we are all set on confirmations. We have our tickets. Thank you so much, Shadow. Danny has all the power. Danny can now just, if anybody acts up, she can just ban you. I'm zooted. She said, I'm zooted, bruh. I'm in there like swimwear, kid. We out there getting it, you know what I'm saying? We ain't getting got. We gonna go get, you feel me? Event's going great, King. Thanks for popping in to check on us. We're jumping into the grade 8 right now when we return to finish up the entire comp. Jumping into the grade 8 here soon. It's all been filled out. The boot or the hammer, whichever you prefer, Mark. I find it's a style choice between the mods. Some prefer the boot. Some like the swift kick. Some prefer the band hammer. The swiftness of the hammer cannot be denied. What's up? Is that Rob? What up, dude? You guys are joining me over on Twitch. Feel free to pop over to YouTube, exclamation point YouTube in the chat to get the link. Just type exclamation point YouTube, one word, enter, boom, YouTube link. You can come talk to all of us over on YouTube. Most of us are over here. Ms. Little's the axe. Yeah, she is the Bruce's axe. And she helps me out quite a bit, but still. Right, the old hammer. The old hammer. We're watching the track showcase now. We're getting to, basically right now we're gathering up the rest of the drivers for the heat that we're going to be entering in and going into the blueprint, which is like a standalone instance. So we got to load everybody into it. Give us just a moment. There we go. Critics is in. We should be just about ready to go. Thank you for popping over, Selena, so much. We made YouTube partner, guys. We got them $1 a month subs I've been promising now. They're finally up. If you want to take a look at that, it's up next to the subscription button. And make sure to hit that thumbs up on the VOD, you know what I'm saying? Give a little love to FDE, the Forza Drift Event Championship. We're here in round 5. We got round 6 coming up in just a few weeks. The final round of the Pro Am. Love you, Jamie. Love you, Jamie. Thank you so very much. He's probably not even talking about me. He's talking about the driver he's supporting. And I just now realized Jamie's talking about a driver and not me. This needs to stop happening. I keep thinking people are complimenting me, and they're definitely talking about other people. The other day, I thought someone was complimenting me, and they were talking about an inanimate object. We won't name any names, but you know who you are. Yeah, I mean... Don't worry about it, Bren. You already really hooked me up, so don't even stress it. Our final heat. I'm excited. It's all boiled down to this. Who's getting those seasonal championship points? Grade 8, baby! And then straight into the final. Straight into the final four. Our third place goes to the qualifying spot here today at FDE. So there won't be a third place battle. If somebody was curious about that, it'll go to the higher qualifying of the third and fourth. A lot of people are having trouble finding it, Bren. I think there might be some sort of setting that people have that is like not showing it, or I don't know. It should be up near the subscribe button. You're kidding, Mark. That sounds incredible, dude. That sounds incredible. Dude, what a life you have lived. I'm living through this, man. There was no other option than to do that. Life goals. Oh, thank you, Danny. Apparently it's much easier to do from mobile. Most things are much easier to do from desktop. Mobile is harder formatting, trying to fit everything in on the screen. Just about ready to launch our final convoy. Bear with us, everybody. And there it is. There's the launch. We are getting ready for it. The Grade 8 here at Forza Drift Events. Round 5, the Pro Am Championship at St. Louis. This is the A layout as of 2022. Shout out to our FDE architects. We love them boys, putting together some amazing blueprints and tracks for us to rip up all season, and they have held up. We have had a great season so far, and I am looking forward to round 6. Yeah, I take it for what it is now, Mark, because in comparison to the later movies, I love Tokyo Drift. I've pretty much I'm not going to see 10, I've decided. I don't need to see it. It's just going to upset me. I already know that. Thank you so much, Danny. Look at you, my little mod. My little mod that could. She's sprouting her wings. I should say our little mod. My little mod's creepy. That's pretty sick, King. Yeah, and it has validation in an action movie. She's just choo-choo, chugging along. Gotta have the wide body, bro. That Veil slide kit was beautiful. All right, loading up. Like I said, about 3 to 5 more minutes. These blueprints are blueprints. That's all I need to say. Oh, guess what, y'all? We're loading into the night. We're loading into the night version. This was a very, very nice touch. Very nice touch. Shout out to the judges and the back-end staff for putting that in there. We have been progressing. I mean, it has been about 3 hours and 45 minutes of the comp since start. We have been here all day. It is about that time. The lights are low. It's gonna look really good. These cars are gonna look great under the lights. Hey, Melinda, how you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for being here, Aaron. How's Caleb doing today? Sloth Mama. Sloth Mama. You gotta put it in caps lock, remember? We are just about to start at the battles here. Give me just a moment as we get lined up in the background. Check out some of these beautiful Forza Drift promos from 9K Media and Mr. Play Pro of our media team. A lot of hands actually went in on gathering the footage and whatnot, but our editors. Been going so long, it's night now. If only Forza had underglow, I know. Really? Mark says it is true. It seemed okay this morning. Dropped him off at his dad's just before coming on. Well, I hope he feels better. Hope he gets to enjoy the... Well, you guys probably won't have any. I guess that's kind of... I don't mean to be inconsiderate. They're Canadians, so they probably won't have any fireworks, but I'm sure there is some point they does it throughout the year. Soupy. Oh, apologies. I like this. The night version looks super sick. All right, let's pop over to our main scene. And I want to say congratulations to the 8 drivers that are here with us today. They have made it. They have battled all the way up to the grade 8 here at St. Louis, a very technical course. We're going to see Born Sideways in the lead.